What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Quencie, host and founder of Studio Q, coming to you on February 11th. Yes, today marks the 11th anniversary of the passing of the voice, Whitney Elizabeth Houston. And I wanted to come on here and connect with you guys, talk about Whitney. What's up, Sherry? How are you? And so, hi, you guys. What's up, King Dean? 1653 Pineapple Infusion. Hello, hello, hello. Much love to you too, J Hud Lifestyle One. Yay, your first time here. Welcome. Welcome. Yes, the voice will live on forever. Thank you. Love you back, Ja. It's hard to believe she's been gone for 11 years. Yes, it is. It went like that, you know. Hello from Brazil. What's going on, Brazil? I miss her so much too. What a tremendous loss. Absolutely. We will never forget her. Hey, the real Mrs. Garvin. I know, 11 years. Can you guys believe it? 11 years. It's amazing. Intimate depiction. Love you back. Love you back. Why I missed the IG live? I just went live. What's up, Ty? What's going on, Tosh 126? Q, your lives always lift me up. Oh, thank you. You have such an amazing spirit. I love you. I love you back. Thanks for joining the live. I was waiting for you to come on Studio Q. Oh, okay. No, I got a whole Whitney. Thanks for buying a badge, Thunder Woman. I appreciate you. I love that video you did. My Wi-Fi is good, y'all. It's so sad I never got to meet her, but until next time when I get old and pass away. Yeah, I wish you would have met her. She was so wonderful. How am I feeling? I am, bitter because Whitney is not with us. But sweet because she was here for 48 years and she see that we still get to tap into on a daily basis. We can listen to her music, watch her movies, read about all the things that she contributed. So I am a bittersweet thing. Thanks, King Ding, for buying. Are you a subscriber? That's what the hearts mean. I don't know if it's a badge or yes, she was. Shout out to all my subscribers for the Love of Whitney. I appreciate you for supporting, giving love to me for posting. Yes, she is truly Miss Radar Christ. Yes, the Wi-Fi is cutting in and out. I know. It's never, ever done that before. I don't know what's happening. What's going on with my Wi-Fi? I don't see nothing going wrong. I hope it fixes. You watching The Bodyguard, her and Kevin. Okay, that's a good way to celebrate her. The Bodyguard was a huge deal for Whitney Houston. So listen, if anybody wants to go live and tell me where you were when you found out Whitney passed and something, that you would want to share, I would love to talk to as many people as I can. What's my thoughts on the gospel project? Well, I've only heard one song, Testimony, and I don't know really what to make of that. It don't even really sound like her. I'm like, is that Sissy? Is it dated? It sounds very 1979. So I'm gonna have to wait till the whole thing is released. You're watching The Bodyguard too, Young Nippy? That's awesome. Bobby Christina fan, join. What's going on? How you want to go live? All right. Well, I want to give as many people an opportunity to go live. So I'm not going to have, I'm legendary for long-winded conversations of listening. But in order to get as many people on here as possible who wants to go live, we're going to keep it short but sweet. I know it doesn't sound like her. Somebody else said that. I was live earlier on YouTube and they were saying the same thing. When I listened to it, I was like, what is this? So I'm going to have to hear more. I was excited because, it's gospel. It's Whitney. They said it's unreleased. But when I heard it, I was like, well, where's Whitney Houston? Where's Whitney? So, yes, the voice will live on forever. Chromatic Carlos. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Let's see here. Let's see if anybody. Okay, I don't see any requests to go live. So, hello from Chicago. I've been listening to her extra today. Good, good. That's how we remember her. That's how we celebrate her. I remember where I was when I found out. Where were you? Call me, ADJ. Where were you? Emotional moment. Yes, it was emotional for all of us, wherever we were. Like just shocking, that it happened. It hurts like yesterday. Yes, it does, real Mrs. Garvin. It does. It does. But I smile because, she was here. I smile because even though she was here for a short time, she gave a bunch. So, like I said, it's bittersweet. I still can't believe she's gone, but I'm grateful that she was here. It's so sad I never got to meet her, but yes, yes, yes. Let me go down some more. I think I read that already. Yeah, she left one heck of a legacy. Absolutely. That's what's beautiful. Pat didn't snatch the... You know what, Ty? You ain't got nothing but jokes. Take it on the road, sir. I'm going to need you to go open for somebody with those jokes. You should try and interview Mariah to get her memories on Whitney. Oh, that would be amazing. Anybody who I interview who's had any type of connections or memories with Whitney, I'm always asking. But that would be dope, you know what I mean? Just to talk to Mariah about Whitney. To talk to anybody about Whitney, really, but, another fantastic singer like Mariah is awesome. Let's see. I'm going live to connect with you guys. I don't know. I accepted you, Gabe Milborn.
Hi there, Quencie. I've been following you for a while, and I absolutely love your page. I love that you keep Whitney alive and you share stuff about her. And I'm 17. I've known her since I was like 5. Like, I have vivid memories when I was 5, like listening to her music and just being so obsessed with her. And I know you're wondering, like, you was wanting to ask somebody where they remember where they were whenever she found the news. Yes, I remember I was getting out of school, and I got in the car, and I loved her, and she like had tears in her eyes, and she was like, "Whitney's gone," and I just remember like bawling, just starting crying so hard, and it was just, I remember how heavy.
Oh, what happened? You went out. This dang Wi-Fi. Hopefully it'll connect back, Gabe. We were doing so well. Who's trying to sabotage us tonight? Come back in, Gabe. I don't know what happened. It just stopped. So let me see if I wonder if I can X her out and maybe, I don't know, y'all. I'm not great at the whole live thing. It just stopped. I don't know if it's on my end or her end. I don't know. Well, yeah, okay, maybe she's come. Okay, somebody else. Young Nippy. Come back, Gabe. You got frozen. Hey,
Quencie,
how are you?
God bless you.
What's your name?
Young Nippy.
Young Nippy in the building.
Yeah, you know where I get the Nippy from, girl.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, so I was with one of my friends when I first found out. One of my friends was telling me like, "Hey, I think Whitney Houston passed away," and I was like, "Nah, that's like, it's got to be like a joke, right? It's got to be one of those hoaxes." Next thing I know, it's like, no, turn on CNN. And so I turned on CNN, and I was like devastated. I was like, oh my gosh, I've been listening to her since the Merv Griffin show. I'm 44 years old. This woman is literally the soundtrack of my life.
Yes.
Like, even my little boyfriend from when I was 14, he sent me something just recently. He's like, hey, I was like, how do you remember?
Wow. Oh my. Look, Eric, it's dropping it. Look, you done froze. Gabe done froze. I don't know if it's me or y'all, because my Wi-Fi was going in and out. Jesus. Y'all keep stopping in the middle. This dang phone. Well, it's the Wi-Fi. But I don't know whose Wi-Fi it is. But look, two frozen. Let's see how long you can talk before you freeze.
Oh,
What's your name?
my name is Tabby, and
Hi,
I want to
Tabby.
thank you everything you do for Whitney. Like,
Aww.
you keep her legacy going, and today's been hard, but yeah, she's still with us.
She's definitely still with us. Her energy is big.
Yes, and I have been playing her music all day.
Yay! Where were you when you found out that she passed away?
I was at my house, and my mom had to tell me, and I was like, no, she's not. And they was like, yeah, she is. And I was like, I just started crying, and yeah.
But one thing is awesome that I've been saying a lot is that at least we get to keep everything that she left.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
Because imagine if when we passed away, everything that we created went away too.
Right. Exactly.
You know? So at least she left something, that we all can tap into every single day.
Yes.
I'm so
we
happy
can
you're a
listen to her
Whitney Houston
music and watch her movies.
Yes, watch her movies.
Yes.
You know what I mean? We can go to YouTube and watch those live concerts.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, thank you for popping in and giving me so much love and for loving Whitney.
Yes, always.
Yay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Now, I don't know how to get, okay,
Hang on.
y'all. Okay, so now everybody's gone. All right, cool. So, Young Nippy, if you want to come back, and Gabe, if you want to come back, both of y'all was in the middle of telling y'all stories, and for some reason, everything just froze. Could you talk about one of your Whitney stories? Absolutely. Which one you want to hear? I got 7. It's okay. Just come back, Gabe. Just come back. Hello.
Hey.
What?
You can hear me?
Yeah. What's your name and where you calling from?
I'm calling from Hartford, Connecticut.
Okay. It's cold up there.
But I remember when I was 3 years old when I first met Whitney. It was back in 2009. We was over there in New York getting ready for Good Morning America. And I was in front of the stage, and she said, who is this cute little boy is? And she had said, when she got finished with the thing, she said, I want to meet him. And I had studied her from the whole beginning. She taught me how to really sing.
Wow.
And I was in school during the moment. I wasn't going to school when I was, right then, around the time that she died, I had just gotten into school. And when I got off the bus and I got home, my grandmother had said, I got some bad news for you. I said, what is it? She said, Whitney passed. I said, Whitney who? She said, Whitney Houston. And I remember I fell to my knees and I started crying. It was a tough thing for me. Like, it was hard even for me even to watch the funeral. And ever since that day, it just like a piece of her left me. Like, but then every single year I throw a party for her. Ever since I turned 10,
What?
we have a party for her. Yes, and everybody around me know that how much I love Whitney.
Yeah.
We have to celebrate her each year.
For her birthday? Is it on her birthday? Ah, that's so wonderful.
Yes, every single year. And everybody saying, oh, he loved Janet Jackson. Everybody come around and say, he loved Whitney. That's what he loved. He'll kill you about her. And we have to sit right there every single day. And I get argued with somebody and everything about it. They said, "Oh, y'all don't say nothing about me now." All my family members, they said, "Don't say nothing about me now, because he's gonna get you." So,
what an amazing memory that you have of meeting her at 3 at the Good Morning America. That's so awesome.
Yes, and she was just such a sweet soul. Like, everybody loved reading to the blogs and stuff like that. And like, when I look at it now as I got older, I said, "That ain't the Whitney I met. I don't know what y'all met."
Right,
I said, "That ain't the Whitney I met." She was such a sweet soul.
Yeah. How old are you?
Well, I'll be 17 this year.
See, I love that. Whitney is touching the next generation. She got 17-year-olds listening to her music and loving her, throwing parties every year.
Yep. So we have to keep her legacy live. What? You don't have to keep it. It's going to live on forever anyway.
Exactly. Did you go see the movie?
Yes, I did.
Like
I loved it. And people love to say, like, the lady that played her looked like Brandon. I said, well, y'all, they focus on how the person can play that person and act that character real good. They really don't go off looks if you look at it. But she did a good job.
Okay.
But even changing up her accent.
Oh, yeah, she is from London. Yeah.
So I just always hold that memory inside my heart.
As you should. Thank you so much for coming and sharing. I love that. What's your name again?
Jacquay.
Nice. Come on, everybody can't say they met Whitney at 3, and Whitney wanted to meet them. Have you been playing her music today?
Oh, I don't like. They know not even come in my room to bother me because they know I'm playing Whitney.
I love it.
So, don't get out, go.
I love it. Listen. Don't just you keep listening to her. You make sure you introduce her music to somebody younger than you.
Yeah, that's why I even have my little cousins that I'm like about 7 or 10 years older.
Yes.
And I say, y'all listen to this right here. This the person you need to listen to if you want to know how to sing, because she studied the right people, and now you got to study her.
Yes. Look, that's how we keep it going. You got to teach them younger generation. You're already young, but by teaching your 7-year-old cousins and stuff, they're going to know who the greatest singer of all time was.
Yep. But it's good talking to you, Quencie.
Thank you for coming on. I appreciate you sharing your story.
Okay.
Peace.
All right. Bye.
Bye-bye. I'm bringing back young Nippy. Isn't that awesome? He got to meet Whitney when he was 3, and Whitney wanted to meet him. Hey, young Nippy, you back?
I'm back. I gotta share something with you, though, Quencie. I gotta let you see something that I got from Whitney.
What?
Yeah, I want to show you this. So you.
Oh, what?
Her signature's right here.
Let me. Oh, what?
And then okay, so there's her fingers.
What?
And then there's the
what? Now listen. Now how you got this beautiful vintage, amazing autograph piece?
Your baby tonight.
What?
Yeah.
You got listen, y'all. Listen, she done presented the signature. She done presented the Nippy logo on the jacket. She done presented the Whitney fingers. Tell us the story of that jacket.
Okay. So this is the jacket she had on, and This Is My Life. Wow. Okay, so how I wound up getting the jacket is I have family members in the service, so you know they kind of like got a chance to go to the Welcome Home Heroes concert. So, and I'm like, I've been like like I said, I've been a big fan for like forever.
Yeah.
So because she's been like meant so much to me, that was like, well, we got something for you. And she knows she like wore the jacket. She signed it. It's authentic. You see the big old smiley face.
Yes.
You know,
she
like,
always put that on her autographs.
I was like, yes, I got the real deal. So I've got a lot of people trying to get me to sell it to them right now, but I'm like, I'm never gonna sell that. I'm never gonna sell it.
Look, my question is, do you wear it or do you frame it? Like, which
Honestly,
one do you do?
For me, because she meant so much to me, I wear it because it makes me feel close to her. You know, so because I feel close to her when I put it on, I think about what was she doing at that particular point in time? Where was she at in her mind?
Yeah.
You know, so that I live in California actually, so I'm not far from the Beverly Hills, Hilton, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I can't bring myself to go to room 434. I just can't. It's just something. You know, a lot of people say go. I was gonna go to the Whitney Houston Hotel, but the reason why I didn't go is because I don't like Pat. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't like Pat Houston. It's something about her that makes me feel like she has something to do with the untimely death of Whitney Houston and her murder. I'm just gonna put it out there. I'm not gonna lie to nobody. She was murdered, and let's just be honest with ourselves. The woman was a sweetheart. She would give anything, but the reason why they wanted to take Whitney out because she did not want to be with Houston no more. She wanted to go away and be secluded and away from everybody because she was tired of giving too much, and everybody was just keeping her in the tabloids and saying all these evil things and these wicked things about her. You know, I think the one person I feel as though out of all the people that she was surrounded by that really, truly, genuinely loved her is Robin Crawford. And that's the honest to God truth. I think that if Whitney would have been able to be Whitney and stayed in Robin's life, we would still have her. You know, and a lot of the downfalls that we saw her go through, she wouldn't have went through because the one person that you knew that was fighting for her and wanted to keep her safe was Robin.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, even in the movie that just came out, they literally tell you in the movie that Bobby Brown did not have her best interest in heart. He was jealous of her. So because he was so jealous of her, he didn't care if she fell from being as mega as she was. Once she hit the bodyguard just kicked her into the stratosphere. You know, and I was like, Whitney, you out of here and you ain't coming back down. Yeah. So I think that was the biggest problem for me. I was like, man, Bobby Brown, you didn't even realize what you had, bro. You had a national treasure. You had one of the prettiest, smartest, intelligent, extremely articulate, and she smells so good. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about nobody else, but she had that scent was like, it wrapped you in a blanket.
Wait a second. Does the jacket have her scent?
That's the thing. When I got the jacket had like a almost smelled like a vanilla, but it smelled like a flower too. It was strong.
Wow.
So it's amazing to know that, you know, that person, no matter how her life has went through the changes that it went through. I didn't care. I'd fight you if you talk about Whitney Houston when I was, you know what I'm saying? I was telling them like, look, you keep your mouth off of her. You don't know who she is. You know what I'm saying? Even today, my children, they be like, "Ma, you play Whitney too much. You play Whitney too much." And you play her music way too much. You want to listen to her all the time. I'm like, look, man, you just don't understand.
Yeah.
It brings back a sense of nostalgia, you know?
Yeah.
It makes you feel like she's still there.
Yeah.
But
no,
I
feel her spirit is still here though.
Yeah, it definitely. And I don't like the fact that Pat's an executive of the estate. It's just it's weird.
Yeah. And
I'm not trying to be facetious towards Gary or Michael, but I don't think they should be a part of it either because they had something to do with her demise. They should have never introduced Whitney to that stuff. Never. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't care what she was going through, her trials, her tribulations. All she needed was Jesus to pull her through. You know, if you never would have introduced her to that, she would have never went down certain roads. So you are also you also take your responsibility in what you did to your sister too. You know what I'm saying? So I think anybody who's ever even just listened to Whitney one time, it's like she captures you right immediately, right?
Yeah.
When she takes you to those highs, her
Come on now.
soars so high like it's an eagle.
Yeah.
It just keeps going so high, and then when she brings it back down with that, you know,
yes.
like, oh my gracious. So I feel you. I'm right there with you, Quencie. We say I'm her biggest fan.
Yes.
I'm right there with you.
Yes.
Because it's the truth. I mean, she probably got a whole lot of them. Even my daughter, she loves Whitney Houston. She's her favorite. And my son, his favorite song of all times is "Where the Broken Hearts Go." You know, like
who broke your baby's heart? Oh my God.
That's been his favorite song since he was little. Like, I think he was like 3 or 4.
Wow.
When he first heard it, and he was just like enthralled with her. You know, like, I think he was like 3 or 4 because I had him in 2007 and she passed in 2012. So he was like,
wow.
You know, watching. I made him watch the Cinderella.
You doing your motherly duty.
You know, I feel like my children should know who the greatest singer is.
Yes.
You know, I put her above Aretha Franklin, Patti LaBelle, all of them, because with her, you could, like I said, you could feel her in her music. You knew it was coming from here, her heart. So even in the newest song, Testimony, I can feel her. At first, when I first started listening to it, I don't know about this.
I was like, is this from 1978? Like what?
It's from 1981.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, it's 81. So she was like 17.
Okay.
But if you listen to it about, I think around 109, you'll hear her, like her run. So you know that it's her.
Okay.
But I listen to Life's a Party, and you can tell that that's me. So it kind of
look, she a real fan. She a real fan. She just dropped Life's a Party. That was like one of Whitney's first recordings, y'all.
15. She was 15. She recorded that the year after I was born. I was 1 year old.
Wow.
She recorded it in 79, and I was born in 78. So I was 1 year old.
Wow.
You know you're a big fan if you know that song.
Yeah. I feel like I know something because I knew exactly what you was talking about.
When she say, I hear your true voice coming through. That AT&T commercial.
AT&T. Come on now. Come on.
You know. AT&T, Diet Coke, Scope. Oh.
Bounce with a mom.
Come on. You know what I'm saying? The my favorite cereal, Fruity Pebbles. Just like
that. Look, young Nippy. Before you get off of here, show them the jacket again. Show us the jacket again before you go.
I got you.
Look at this jacket, y'all. This is fire. This is Whitney's jacket, y'all. Ain't nobody got this. Look at this. This is dopeness. Yo. Look, y'all see the autograph? Look at the autograph. Yo.
Okay, here's the Nippy logo.
Yes.
And then even on the actual, let me see. On the actual thing right there, that's her logo again.
Yo.
Now you can see it says Bloomingfield right here.
Nice.
From New Jersey. I'm gonna put it down and flip the camera for you. Here you go. So
look, y'all.
See it says Bloomingfield, New Jersey.
Nice. Oh my goodness, y'all.
You can see her signature better.
Yeah.
And then here's the big smiley face.
Yes, y'all. Look at that. She wore this, y'all.
Here's her fingers.
Yes.
And a peace sign.
Oh, I love it.
And then I flip it over for you all, and you get to see it says.
Come on now.
So you got United States, Canada, Japan, and then you got Great Britain, Europe, and then you got 92 and 91, and then I'm Your Baby Tonight World.
Wow.
Tour.
Wow. That's so amazing. I'm so happy we own that. And look, bend down. Let me see that. Look, let me see that hat too. That's Whitney on you, right? You look, y'all. Yeah. Where you get that hat from? I want it. Where you
made it.
You got a small business?
Yeah, I do.
Listen,
I made that.
Listen, can you tell the people where to follow you so they can get that hat, including me?
Hey man, all y'all gotta do is just follow YoungNippy_90 right here on my Instagram. Hit me up and anytime, you know what I'm saying? I put it on my jacket. I put it on my hat. I had to represent, you know what I'm saying?
I love that.
Like I said, I love her forever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So even when people offer me, they offer me some really good high numbers for my jacket, but I want to pass it on to my daughter.
Yes.
You know, that's going to be a family heirloom.
Come on now.
That's who I love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's who I'm going to love until the day I die. So I just, you know.
I love it. Young Nippy, it has been such a joy and honor to talk to you. Thank you so much for sharing the jacket. Y'all want that hat she rocking? Go to YoungNippy_90 and get in her DMs and ask her to make you one. Drop her some coins.
I know.
I love it.
Right, thank you
so much. I'm gonna nice talking to you too, and I'm gonna DM you because I'm gonna get me one of them hats.
All right, I got you.
Yes. All right. Thank you. That was so wonderful, y'all. That jacket is fire. Fire. Did y'all not see that jacket? And what I love, y'all, is that she is wearing the jacket. She said, I'm not framing it. I'm wearing it. Hi, what's going on? How are you? Look, come on now. Come on.
Let's share that Whitney love, Quencie. Let's share that Whitney love.
Wait, what's your name?
My name is Devon. I'm Pineapple _
Devon.
We talked before. I remember I sent you a while ago. I think I changed my name since then, but I sent you a while ago pictures of Whitney's house in East Orange. Remember?
Oh, yes. Look, I changed my name. Like that's gonna be hard to remember.
I know. I was going through some changes, but I'm back. I'm better now. It's me, Quencie. It's me.
How are you?
I had to say that. I'm good, baby. I'm good. I'm good actually on this day, which is a hard day for any Whitney fan. I'm good as I can be. I think that for me, the comforting is that knowing that Whitney is with Jesus, her Lord and Savior. Which she always acknowledged on any award shows. Any concerts, anything she gave, she was not her Lord and Savior Jesus. So, which is always ahead of her life, which is ahead of my life too. So, I'm good on this day, to be honest. And I don't really want to dwell on her past, and I wouldn't want to talk about her life.
Yes.
And the joy that she given to the world. It's just a shame that we don't have that today, because today we need that the most.
Come on,
that kind of spirit. We need that kind of spirit. You know what I mean?
We have a lot going on in the world. Butterfly. It was so delicate. You know what I mean? And beautiful all at the same time.
Absolutely. She was that one, and it's like they have so many who they call the word queen, the word icon is used so loosely today, but for someone to be gone 11 years, 10 plus years, and still be irrelevant as if they were still here, still be relevant as they was still here is incomparable. Whitney was that one.
Thank you. Thank you.
They even say, not, please don't get, somebody might be mad at me, but they even say about Michael Jackson. Whitney, they talk about Whitney like as if it's like she never left.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so glad you said that. I feel like her spirit is big and her presence and energy is ever present, just like you said.
It really is. It really is. And it's a shame that, you know what I mean? And I feel so sad sometimes that I think about it as, you know, Bobby Christina being her only daughter. That's something I think about. I wish she had some more kids, but, you know, Bobby Christina being her only daughter, there's nothing left behind for her to leave a legacy. But I think like people like you, which I have to give you props, I got to give you credit. You do an amazing job keeping her legacy alive. I have to thank you for that. And I follow you. That's why I truly follow you. I don't follow a lot of people who promote everything about Whitney, but I follow you because I've saw the interviews. From the first interview, when I don't know what year was that interview? Was it 98, 99? It had to be around My Love. My Love is Your Love, right?
My Love is Your Love, yep.
Because when that album came with the interview, he was like, Whitney, they want the new stuff, but I got the old stuff back here. I was back here with the side. I was slick back Whitney. That tickled me, honey. You hear me? And you tickled her on that interview. You hear me? That was true Whitney. I can tell she really enjoyed that. And then it was the last time, which really held a connection to my heart, was when you got to see her for the last time. And that was what we did not know was going to be the last time. I know you didn't know it either, but that was a gift and people don't realize, like, and they talk so bad about it, the fact that that last performance that she gave, I don't think it really was a performance, but I look at it as it was a gift. The last gift that she left us with, when she sung Jesus Loved Me for the last time, people don't realize that was a gift that she left behind. Rather, her voice was the way it was, or whatever case may be. It wasn't the way that we may have wanted it to be, but she left us with something. It's a higher power that she knew about, that God sent down and said, listen, give them something. And she got there and sung Jesus Loves Me. And look, behold, 2 or 3 days later, she'll be gone. Nobody knew that, though.
Right. I'm like, I don't even know if Whitney knew. You know, she was spiritual, so I don't know. Yeah. But, yeah.
I don't think she knew, because she had so much life still in her. She was looking for a Sparkle movie coming out. I think, you know, she was, they said she was going to be in a Waiting to Exhale sequel, which I was looking forward to. I was looking forward to the soundtrack, honey.
Yes.
I said, what Whitney got to give? I know she got some more.
You know what she did?
Yeah. First of all, the I Look to You album, people talk about that, like, oh, her voice, you know, she could, Pat Houston for one, she could sing, and I'm not going to talk about her, but they said she could sing better than the rest, but she couldn't sing like she used to. Honey, you got to listen to that album. Yeah. She's sung. Especially on $1 Million Bill, all that those and then the vibrant. She did that. Like, when she did that, I heard Whitney all in her. Like, she never lost nothing. And when you got a voice like that, ain't nothing that the world or no drugs or whatever, smoking cigarettes can take away from you what God put in you.
Yeah. Well,
that was meant for her.
To me, the only person that you can compare Whitney Houston to, good, bad, or indifferent, is Whitney Houston.
Is Whitney Houston.
That's it. You know what I mean?
Or maybe even her mama Sissy. Because if you listen to some of when Whitney was coming up, I just recently, and I listen to this now almost every other day, if not every day, a video on YouTube of her and her mother singing in Sweetwaters.
Ooh.
You gotta look it up.
What song are they singing?
I can't I don't know the name of the song, but if you type it up on YouTube.
You better drop that YouTube link to me.
I'll send it to you. But if you type up on YouTube, because that's how I found it, it's type of Sweetwaters, Whitney Houston, Sweetwaters. Her and her mother is singing a song. It's like her mother was introducing her to come to the stage, like how they would say, if you listen to an interview, Whitney was always in the background. Her mother would slide her up to the front, and she introduced us. You know, she said, "This is my offspring, my daughter, who I'm very proud of," and you could tell within her voice. She was so proud of her daughter. I don't care what nobody say about her. They may have went through their things like anybody else, any relationship, any mother-daughter, any, go through their things. But I believe in my heart that Cissy Houston loved her daughter. And Whitney loved her mother. You know what I mean? So she presented her, and when she did that, when Whitney came to that stage, honey.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm having me a drink. All I could do is sip on it. When she sung, it was, but you can hear every little thing of what Cissy taught her. It was like she mimicked Cissy, and that they said that she did that. She mimicked her mother until she found really what was her own. The only one you can really compare to is her mother, besides her own self.
Well, we wouldn't have gotten the Whitney Houston that we got had it not been for Cissy.
Had it not been for Cissy Houston. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those family genes would have come down to singing. Dionne Warwick, Dee Dee Warwick. Those are some singing women. But Whitney take the cake. I have to give it to her.
I remember Cissy saying, I couldn't teach her that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, there's a bunch of stuff I could teach her, but when that voice do like that ain't nothing but God.
Nothing but God. And it was not, I've listened, when I was not even, Whitney was not even my number one singer at the time. I was in love with Tina Turner.
Okay.
But I lied to you not. When I heard Whitney Houston, I heard Whitney Houston for the first time, and I was probably 3 or 4, was a Wait and Exhale album.
Wow.
And you had the Wait and Exhale album, the first song come on is Whitney's, Shoot, Shoot, Exhale. So after that, what album? But I had to, later on down the line, I was like, okay, let me see what's next. You know what I mean? And then Whitney came on again. I said, wait a minute. Before I got to the next cut, it was like, okay, it was just in 2 songs. Like, is you gonna get past that? No. But that Exhale, I have to say that has always been my number 1 song. It's hold a connection to me with her. And anybody that want to just release some kind of stress within their life, from work, if you're dealing with mental issues, whatever, listen to that song. It will help you to do exactly what she says. Shoot, exhale, let it go. Let it go. Let it go.
Let it go. She's such a great storyteller, in her music.
She was.
You know what I'm saying?
She was. And again, I just wanted to get on here. It took me a while to figure out how to do this. I told her, Quencie, how I get on there? I want to be live with you. Because I talked to you before, and I said, I got to get one-on-one with Quencie.
Yes! Because I'm so happy you figured it out.
I'm so happy too. I love you so much, Quencie. I want to get on here and let you know that. I love you, and I thank you for doing what you do, because it's not too many that do what you do. I appreciate you for that. And just like you're a Whitney Houston fan, I'm here with you on this day.
Yes.
God bless you.
Where were you when you found out? Before you go?
I was actually down south. I was in North Carolina, Durham, North Carolina at the time. I was staying with my sister for a short period of time. And I was in the basement of her house, and they came down the stairs to me. And I know this is probably gonna sound like every other person that came on here said the same thing, which not the same thing, but we all probably went, had the same experience. But somebody had came to me and told me that Whitney had passed away, because that was, of course, was the last thing on my mind. I had just gotten over the I Look to You album, and she was just honored at BET honors. I was like, okay, this is what I was waiting for. Forget what the tabloids been saying, and they were saying some things which kind of shook me a little bit. They were saying Whitney's dying, and I looked at the tabloids. Don't get me wrong, I looked at it, and I ain't paying no mind, because Whitney always said, don't listen to the tabloids, don't look what they're saying. Yeah. Because don't believe what they're saying. She always said that, so I didn't believe it. But when it hit me, I was not prepared for it. So I was like, okay, maybe they playing a joke, maybe they lying, because my family, they play a lot of games, my family, they so like maybe they lying, maybe playing a game. But then when you turn on the TV, it was on CNN, it was on Fox 5, every channel you can look on, it had coverage on it. So you knew, and once I saw, I knew that it was not a game, like it had to be something with it. So, but it took me by God. I did not know that it was, it was true to be. It took me for days to actually believe that, okay, this is real. I didn't believe it really until the funeral, which was in, Newark, New Jersey. And I come from Newark, New Jersey, born in Newark.
Wow.
And yeah, I was born in Newark, and you know, I was raised in Jersey City, but I was born in Newark, New Jersey, so I feel like that connection with Whitney. You know what I mean? That Newark love.
That Newark
that she
love.
once said.
That Newark love.
That Newark love, you know? But, you know, I was definitely in North Carolina. I felt so bad because I could not get to Newark, New Jersey at the time to celebrate her life and the going away and whatever. But, you know, I was definitely down south at the time when I found out the news.
Thank you so much for sharing your spirit, your love of her. Also, you know, refocusing us on the fact that after 11 years, she's still so relevant. You know,
still so relevant, like never before. You know, they got all this stuff coming out, MAC makeup, and I wish to God that she was the one that actually could have presented that, because nobody could give a look like she gave a look.
What?
Nobody could give her look like she gave her. So I don't feel it's really right for other people to go out and, you know, put that out there, because I don't feel it's theirs. But hey, so be it, you know, whatever. But I just wish that she was the one to put out her own perfume line, her own makeup line.
Because we would know that that's what she liked.
What she like? What exactly? Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
But you know, at the end of the day, what we do have is her legacy, her music. Yeah. We got the love of fans are coming together who still appreciate good singing, because she gave nothing but good singing. Even at what was they said was to be her worst, which was still the best for me. Because when you know, she went on the My Love, not the My Love, the what's the last tour? I can't remember the name.
Nothing But Love.
Nothing But Love tour. You got to look and do your homework before you sit back. Before they sit back and talk about, oh, this performance and that performance, and go back with people walking out. Go to the gospel performances. When she sung I Love the Lord. That if you want to hear what was the old Whitney, you go to those performances. You hear every bit of Whitney that you need to hear within those performances when she sung gospel. And I think that was really her true calling at the end.
Come on now.
Was to sing for the Lord. And she knew it, and whoever had anything to do with her demise knew it too. They didn't want her to. They didn't want her to reach her full potential. And we think that, okay, The Bodyguard, I Will Always Love You, and that was her full potential. No, her full potential was to be for the Lord.
Come on now.
That was her true gift, because she loved the Lord and the Lord loved her. So, you know, I just pray that she is with the Lord, like, you know, some of, you know, everybody else who's left this world. I pray that everybody is with the Lord, to be honest, you know what I mean? Because from God we come, to God we go. Yeah. You know what I mean? To Jesus, you know, be the glory. But, you know, I know that she is with the Lord, because she praised the Lord down here like nobody's business. At times, I had to look, which is sad. I have to admit this on live I feel I'm on national TV, but I go to her to look to the Lord at times. Wow. That's how strong that she has a connection with the Lord, that she had with the Lord, that I was like, okay, when I'm going to play gospel, the first person I play is Whitney's Preacher's Wife album. Wow. That's the first album I go to. And I get my inspiration. I go down the list, and whomever else I love to listen to, Shirley Caesar. And
listen, I really feel that would be like one of the highest compliments that, you know, I think if Whitney heard that, like, I feel like she would light up like a Christmas tree. You know what I'm saying?
And I believe it coming from you, because you knew her. Yeah. You knew her.
I got to share a few moments with her, but I'm grateful, you know.
You did. And in those moments, like I said, that last clip always touched my heart, because I feel like you shared that last hug for all of us. For all of us. When you hugged her, and I look back at that clip, even till today, I was looking at it a little bit earlier, because I started my day off with one of your posts, and I saw it. Jason Lee was teasing you about something. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I thought, and I was like, again, I felt like I was hugging her through you. And I feel like any other Whitney fan would feel the same way if you never got to meet Whitney, if you never got to see her in concert, you never got to talk to her, you never got to hug her. That last hug was for all of Whitney's fans. Yes. And you being the special one, you got the chance to do that. And that's why you are in the position that you are in. Nobody can do this for you. No one. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Nobody can do this for you. Oh. So you're carrying a torch. You know what I mean? And I'm with you. I'm with you, my sister.
Don't be
I'm with you.
Be crying on this live.
Please don't have me crying because I'm already sipping. So the tears will come. They'll come easily.
You were supposed to pour me one before.
Listen, I got plenty. I got a whole. Well, I don't have to show you the bar, but I got a whole bar over here. Come on. Come on. But again, I think I don't want to take up too much of your time. I'm sure other people want to get on here and talk to you as well. But again, I want to thank you and God bless you.
God bless you. God bless you. And I'm so happy Whitney brought us together.
Yes, only she could. Only she could.
That's that Dippy love. That's that Dippy love. Listen, hug yourself for me, and thank you for coming live. Yes, thank you for coming on live.
Thank you for accepting me.
Of course.
And I love you, Quencie. You are the best.
I love you.
You're the best.
You're the best too. I love you.
Thank you.
I feel it all the way here.
Thank you.
All right.
Take care. I'm gonna continue watching.
Please do. Please do.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye-bye. Hello.
Oh, I'm still here. How do I get out of here? I'm not
good with that.
Me either. I don't want to.
You got to push
the figure it out. How you doing? I don't want to take up your time because this is your life. I want to take up 15 minutes of fame.
No, because you know what's on my heart. I love that song. I love the Preacher's Wife soundtrack too.
Yeah.
But I also love this song that she would sing from Waiting to Exhale. Why does it hurt so bad?
So bad.
Why do I feel so sad?
Sing it.
But I was over you. Yeah.
But I keep crying when I don't love you.
Yeah. I got chills. I have chills going up my leg right now.
I do too, except my arms. I don't know if you can see.
That's Whitney. That's Whitney. Whitney telling y'all. Whitney saying sing.
Sing it.
Y'all better sing.
And sing it from your heart. After seeing it, sing it. Sing it from your heart. Sing it from your heart.
Oh my God.
You need that, but you say sing from your heart.
Say from your head, your heart, and your gut.
There you go. Come on with the sissy words.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
You know, I was listening at you, and my thing was, I'm a fan, but I wasn't like considered a real big fan, you know. And Whitney but look,
I got pizza in the oven.
Whitney had a different kind of fan base. All of these divas and beloved women that we're talking about that have passed on and are still here, they have different fan bases. Whitney had diehard fans.
Diehard. Through the thick and how she said through the thick and the thicker.
Diehard. But what I loved about Whitney was the conviction. I'm sorry, conviction.
It's all right. It's all right.
Conflicted and transparency. So she was very transparent, and that helped a lot of people. And what it said is that I have a Band-Aid, you have one too. I'm opening up my wounds. You can open up yours too. I love the rough Whitney. You know, who in the latter days didn't care about what she said to you. You know what I'm saying? Because she was tired. You know what I'm saying?
If you look back, and like I said, but before doing your homework, look back to 1990. That was still that was before peak. She didn't care either, because I remember I saw one interview. She cut somebody up.
Right.
Remember the interview? She said, what did she say to him? She said, what the lady said? She said she asked her some type of question, and Whitney said, sometimes. That means sometimes.
But look,
I said, you know what?
Williams,
girl, you could have
but Wendy Williams put her on the map. Wendy Williams put her on the map.
Would you say it?
And see, you have to watch who you put your mouth on, because now look. Now look. God don't like ugly, and he's not fond of cute either. My name is Luther, by the way. I didn't get a chance. It's Luther. It's Luther.
Luther.
Where you calling from, Luther?
Huh?
Where you calling from? Where you calling
San
from?
Francisco. San Francisco, California.
Nice.
You know,
Nice.
California stays in the news.
Yes, it does.
Hey.
Yes.
Hey. No stays. Hey.
Look, I want you two to follow me too. I'm following you too.
What's your name on here?
It's Luther Aramis McCrae, right? But I run a fan page because I love Unsung, and I've been doing stuff for Unsung for a long time. So my page on Facebook is Fans of Unsung, and we get down.
Okay.
And we're talking about Whitney, Fans of Unsung, and we're talking about Whitney too. Unsung. But it's good. It's great content. It is great content. You know, and like you, I don't follow everybody either. You know.
You can't.
You have to know what you're talking about. You can't always be the first to post something. You have to know what you're talking about, and you have to do your research too.
And that's why I follow Quencie, because, like I said before, she is the one. Like back when, and this is before I was old enough to know about a fan base or Nippy Inc. or anything like that. Quencie was that one that I saw that interview. Like I said, that was my love, your love. Part right there. Quencie was that one that was that #1 fan, and she proved that. But from that time going to now, you have proven, and not that you need to prove yourself to anybody,
but you know what, Quencie,
that you are still a diehard fan.
But Quencie has a great spirit, because I saw something and I said I'm going to meet her, because I want to do what you do. I've been doing what you do for 14 years, and there are a lot of music bloggers that are out there, but I didn't want to be a gossip person, right? I wanted someone to celebrate the arts and celebrate our kings and our queens. I didn't want to be a Perez Hilton. I didn't want to be a Wendy Williams. I just wanted to be myself. You know what I'm saying? And you just have a great spirit, and I see how easy it is for you to interview these people, because it comes from your heart. You know, you're not starstruck. You're not starstruck at all. It just comes
I was starstruck over Whitney.
God bless you.
Don't be confused. I was very starstruck with Whitney.
What?
But who wouldn't be?
But you know, the sadness that I feel, I never got a chance to see her. But when I hear that voice now, it's just like a heaviness, because we really lost something. Get it? I so get it. My sister, when we talk about Whitney, she is an entertainer. Mary Griffin, she is an entertainer, and she says she just starts crying. She can't really look at anything of Whitney for too long, because she started crying. And what a loss! You know, what a loss. And that day when I found out about Whitney, I was losing my mom to stomach cancer, and I was in the hospital with my mom, and they had the TV, you know, right up above her, right? And that's all they were showing was Whitney that day. Just Whitney. Every channel you turn, Whitney. And so I had left out because I was having a hard time dealing with the fact that I was losing my mom and I couldn't do anything for her. And so all of a sudden, the security guard came running out, and she gave me,
oh no.
She gave me the security guard gave me a big hug. And I said, what's wrong? She said, we just lost Whitney.
And not knowing you were dealing with an even bigger battle, which was possibly closer than Whitney, was your own mother, you know what I mean? But still in all, you needed that hug for the both of them, you know?
Right. And so that's why her day, that was the day for everybody, plus on top of my mom. So Whitney will always be remembered. That legacy is not going anywhere. And like you said something about Pat Houston. No, we won't talk about Pat Houston, but you know, what's done in the dark.
We're not giving her the glory.
Look, what's done in the dark will come out in the light, you know.
That's
and
right.
it's apparent what's going on, you know, and that's okay, you know, because it seems like Whitney is worth more deceased than she is alive, and that's really so sad. It's just sad. It's really, really sad. You know, girlfriend was a walking ATM machine. Come on. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
You know.
Automatic Whitney's money.
Right. And I was just looking at her movie, and I got to look at the rest of it tonight, and I was like, at first I'm like, you know, you guys need to let Whitney rest. But then at the same time, when I'm looking at Whitney, it's just, that woman went through a lot, and she went through a lot that we didn't even have a clue she was going through, you know. And it took a lot of guts to know what your father was doing to you and still go out every night and sing to the public and still, you know, edify God at the same time and
still listen and still take care of him.
That's a lot. That's a lot. That is a lot. That's a lot. But I love. But
when
I love.
Think about it. It's almost like, and I don't want to. I don't hold that pedestal to nobody. But it was almost like she was like a Jesus in a way. Like, you know how Jesus carried the weight of the world. She carried the weight of her own world.
Totally the lamb
slain.
I mean, totally
persecuted. Of her own world. To a family, the fans, the industry behind her that we didn't know about, because as you look into the, you know, being a singer, you think that, hey.
Remember when she was at the Soul Train Awards and they were booing her and they were saying that she wasn't black enough, she wasn't singing black enough, she didn't sound. And I tell people this, even on my forum, thank God for legacy music. Sissy saw something way ahead of schedule. And she said, my baby not going to sing no bubblegum songs. My baby not going to sing all this stuff that they singing out here now. My baby's going to sing some music that the world will be singing long after she's gone.
That's right. And we are.
And we still singing.
We are.
And that's why I respect all those women. Dion had a career like nobody else. Dion's career is her career, you know? And I respect them all because they all are founded on legacy music.
Yes.
Y'all dropping gems tonight.
That's what it's about. When it's involved with Whitney, ain't nothing but, you can't do nothing but drop gems. That's it. Keep it 100.
And look, and Whitney didn't play.
What that woman was.
Right, and Whitney didn't play. I mean, you can go to a karaoke bar. I know everybody loves Whitney Houston. Her catalog is over every karaoke bar.
Listen, I host karaoke, and all I sing is Whitney.
Right, but you have to breathe messing with Whitney.
Don't care what nobody got to say about it.
You have to breathe.
Period.
Everybody can't sing a Whitney song. I'm sorry.
Listen, and when it comes to karaoke, everybody can't sing a Bobby Brown song.
Right.
Come on, talk about it.
Right.
Talk about it.
You know what? This is so cool. Quencie, I hope to do something with you in the near future.
Yes.
Hey, just DM me.
You are the bomb.
I don't really follow anybody back on this channel, but just
for like 13 years. I've been blogging that long.
Studio QT.
Okay, I sure will. And where are you from? Over on the left hand. Where are you? What's your name? No, the gentleman that's right next to me on the left hand side of the screen. What's your name?
Oh, I'm from. My name is Devon.
Okay, Devon. Where are you from?
I'm from Jersey City, New Jersey, but was born in Newark, like I said a little earlier. So I'm sharing that Jersey love with Whitney.
Okay.
Jersey love. That's why I gotta work so hard. Listen, that's who, you know what I'm saying? That's who stepped before me. So I got some big shoes to follow, you know, to fill over here, you know? I can do anything that I was thinking about first.
But you know that painting, and I really do believe Whitney was an elegant woman. But she was very hood, and she didn't mind letting you know. And we all saw that hood come out in the latter days.
Because guess what? None of us are all one thing.
That's right.
Right.
That's right.
Right. I think for me, I knew Whitney was going to be really. And I think Diana Ross was hosting the show, and she said, "That's my baby," and she sung "How Will I Know?" But it was the way that she sang it, because she never sung the same song twice. But it was the way that she sung that song, and I'm like, oh.
And I don't know how she did that.
OMG.
I don't know how she did it. It was definitely an anointing.
She never hit the same note. Right, she never hit the same note either. As long as she would just go into the stratosphere, it would just be higher and higher and higher.
And even when her voice would crack or almost was getting ready to crack, she still can switch it around and make it sound like, hold up, was that planned? Like, did she rehearse that?
But
I
look,
meant to do that.
But you know, all that
threw me for a loop. I said, hold up. Matter of fact, I want to do the voice cracking version.
But you know,
that sounds
all at once is another good one.
All at once.
All at Once.
Yes.
That's another good one.
When she sang
That's
it live,
another good one.
I think it was on American Music Awards. She killed it.
Ooh. And
Back
hard,
in
too.
86,
Hard
87,
thing.
right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That version is fire.
Fire.
Ooh. But the gospel, I got to say, the gospel overrides. But just like Aretha, you hear the gospel and everything that Whitney sung. But that Preacher's Wife soundtrack, the Preacher's Wife soundtrack, bomb.
Mm-hmm.
Top to bottom.
The highest selling, the number one selling gospel soundtrack.
Yes.
Straight through.
Now you love I Love the Lord. I Can Go to the Rock.
Me too.
No, but actually, my favorite song on there is actually oh my God, wait a minute. It goes real. Oh my God, I can sing it, but I can't. My heart is falling.
And Sissy on, that's the best I ever heard Sissy on the Preacher's Wife.
Yes.
Whatever
the Lord is my shepherd.
Yes, she killed that.
The Lord is my shepherd.
That's my favorite.
And the funny thing about it is that same song they sung at Whitney's funeral. Do you remember that? I don't know who that was singing. I think that was her cousin who passed away as well. May God rest her soul. Felicia Moss.
Okay.
Felicia Moss used to sing background for Whitney when Whitney first came out in the earlier years. She sung background for Whitney as her cousin, and she passed away. I think that's who that was singing "The Lord Is My Shepherd" at Whitney's funeral before the service actually started.
Now I gotta go back and find it. I gotta go back and see it.
You see, when before they showed, it was a viewing before they showed the casket. There was the choir was singing, and she came on and sung that song, almost sung it better than Sissy.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But she sung the way she sung, and when she sung, that's why I said that whole family. She sounded almost like Whitney. I thought, but when I had to look and think about it, I said, wait a minute, because I forgot what I was watching. I forgot that I was actually watching Whitney's funeral, because for a second I thought it was Whitney. That's how much she, it was in them that they had that same sound. She didn't sound exactly like Whitney, but she had that same sound of the Houstons, of the drinkers.
Did you guys watch the Dionne Warwick? Did you guys watch the Dionne Warwick documentary on CNN?
I missed it. No. I heard it's amazing though.
Dionne could get down too, in her younger. Like you said, those just some singing women.
Yes.
And Dionne was singing gospel. I mean, it's just I always love the backstory of these artists. It's not so much about the gossip with me. I love the backstories.
Yeah.
I do. Love the backstories.
Yeah, because that tells you how they got there, what informed their artistry.
And like you, Devon, Tina Turner was my first, and I still love Tina Turner. I remember being in my high chair, and when Proud Mary came on, I was rocking the frequency had me rocking in my high chair. Okay, and then after Tina came Diana, and then after Diana came Patty, but they're all different. They all are different in their own way.
Yes. Yeah. That's right. But nobody take the cake like Miss Houston. Nobody. I don't care who you listen to. If that's the last one you listen to, that's the only one you're gonna be listening to, because she bring it. Whitney bought it, and still bring it like nobody's business.
Come on.
They can take a remix from 1990, like Higher Love. I don't know how they did that. They took Higher Love, and that Higher Love just recently was a hit when it should have been a hit back then.
Yep.
How you do that?
Yep.
But that goes to show you the power of her voice till today.
When you look at the old clips of Whitney and you see that girl was singing so hard, you would see the veins in her neck.
Yes.
And she started sweating. She started sweating. And people like to say, oh, that was the drugs that made her sweat. No, if anybody knows, and as a singer, because I sing myself, anybody knows that when you sweat, when you sing, you're using all of your muscles, you're going to sweat.
Well, first of all, those lights are hot. At the barbecue pit, so those lights are hot. Those lights are hot. Yeah, lights are hot. But even in the midst of everything with her, in the National Enquirer and all of that stuff, you know what I mean? Even when we saw her come out with Michael Jackson when we had the moment. Yeah. My thing is this. I really didn't care, you know, so
But why
much.
she
I was
still kill that
playing.
performance? Why she still kill that
Come on,
performance? She still
come
killed
on.
it. She
Because not
killed
for nothing,
it.
I'm sorry, all respect due to Usher and Maya. That shit was whack before she got on there. I'm sorry.
Look, she brought it all the way up here. She raised the bar.
When Whitney came on that stage and said, if you can't beat the baby, then don't have a baby. Girl, it was over. I said, okay. Okay, I forgot about what she was wearing and how she looked.
And I guess she forgot too. I guess she forgot too.
Yeah.
Because she was there. And that's the thing, when they don't put out that Whitney, she gave so much to people, she didn't care about what it was about.
And
It was about Michael.
I
It wasn't about nothing else.
And that's why I didn't. I mean, it. You know, it was there. It was a little draft, but that girl is. I feel the same way about Aretha. Okay.
Yeah.
What the boys probably not whatever. Aretha gets a pass. Whitney gets a pass. All of them gets a pass. Who cares? You know, we spend so much time, spending time.
Mariah. Let's not forget Mariah.
But, yeah, off of people's demise. You know, I hate that. I really hate that. You know, Mariah wasn't always singing like she was singing either. I remember when her posture was when she used to sing bent over. You know what I'm saying? She's come a long way too. Mm-hmm. But she's not a Miss Houston. But she's not a Miss Houston. She's not a Miss Houston.
No. Talk about it.
Remember when Christina Aguilera? I think there was a problem in the Houston camp with her and Christina Aguilera. And I'm like,
I didn't know about that because didn't Whitney ask her to sing for her Lifetime achievement?
Well, see, I don't know if she did or not because I thought she had an issue. You know, you can't trust these tabloids. You can't trust them. So I thought she had an issue with Christina. I didn't know, but I knew that can't nobody sing a Whitney song like Whitney, and that's just the honest to God.
Those are just facts. That's not even opinion. That's just facts. You can
only what do you guys think about? Well, what do you guys think about J-Lo?
What about
what did Whitney say? I don't think of her.
That part. I think I'm gonna have to be like Mariah on this. Who?
Right. I'm like, and we heard.
I don't know her.
The video. I was like, no.
Yeah. I mean,
don't do that.
I don't even think that was like a rumor. J-Lo was that was internet fodder. That wasn't real.
Right.
Yeah, and it's a good thing that it wasn't because the J-Lo, she wasn't ready for that smoke. She was not ready for that smoke.
Oh no.
Girl, don't even
because
you would have been the first one to say, I don't think so.
Well, she's not a singer like that. Like that would be a mistake to your career to even do that. The only person, and I have to give her credit, one of the only people that could do a real good tribute to Whitney was Jennifer Hudson. Is Jennifer Hudson.
Right. What about Deborah Cox? What about Deborah Cox? And what about the other girl? What about the other child? Glennis. Glennis somebody.
Glennis.
Yeah. Yes.
She's cute.
Yeah.
She's cute. Yeah. But I mean, if we're gonna talk about singing, the only one I think right about now that can hold not a pedestal to Whitney, but who I think that should have been the next voice, because Whitney passed when she gave her that award for, if you remember, she gave her that award, Jennifer Hudson's first Grammy Award. Whitney used to present that award to her. Yep. That was passing a mantle to Jennifer Hudson. Wow. She did that.
Well, it was fire. I mean,
you know, the industry is what it is, honey. If you ain't a certain kind of look or you ain't whatever, you ain't gonna get too far than what they want you to get.
But Whitney appreciated that night.
She did.
She wasn't just jumping out of that shit.
But Jennifer Hudson is that one. Yeah. Jennifer is that one.
Yeah.
She has that voice. Like Whitney said, she has that pipes. The singer, I Will Always Love You. The singer, I Have Nothing. The singer, One Moment in Time.
She was waiting for her to hit that note. You saw she bent her head. She was ready for her to hit that note. She was waiting to see what she was going to do with it. And she did not disappoint.
She did not disappoint. And she did it on her own way. She didn't try to mimic Whitney. Mm-hmm. That's the thing. She did, and that's why I say when you say the Genesis and whomever else, Jennifer did it her way.
Young
I think they have the essence.
I don't think none of them. To me, Whitney, it's a Korean girl who can sing better than Jennifer. Oh, who is that?
A Korean girl?
That's what she said.
She might be talking about the little girl. I think I know who she's talking about.
Okay.
Oh my God, what's her name?
Sharice.
Yeah. She's bad in her own right, but she don't sing like that no more because she went through some life changes. I ain't gonna get into that. But she, yeah,
Whitney fans. Got the Whitney fans on tonight.
She did a good. Her thing was cute too. But again, Jennifer has that church sound. You know what I'm saying, Quincy? Jennifer got that church sound that Sharice don't have, that Deborah don't have, that the other girl that you mentioned, my brother, she don't have. It's something that you got, that you have or you don't have. So
but
you're gonna do a tribute to Whitney, you gotta do it right. I
have to say that. I have to say this. The reason why there's really no competition out here today and this time that we're in is because mostly everybody is gone, you know, and I respect the game. I stopped watching the American Music Awards. I was watching all these award shows in their height, you know.
What they're doing is they're taking off their clothes and twerking at red lights.
But I'm talking about when it was just Whitney and it was Lionel. There was a period when Michael couldn't sit down. There was a period, my God, when Whitney couldn't sit down because they were calling Whitney every few minutes. Whitney. And
yes,
it was all
somebody said the class by herself. That's right. That is right.
Yeah, absolutely.
And like your name, Luther Vandross.
Yes.
Who Whitney also loved now.
They should have did a duet. Oh
my God, Quincy, could you imagine how great that would have been?
It would have been butter.
But
you hear me?
But you know what I would love when they started like talking trash and whatever about Whitney. I was like, well, it would be nice to get a documentary, right, and show the behind the scenes of Whitney as a baby in the studio, because I know she witnessed it. She saw a lot in that studio with her mother.
Yes.
That would have been.
She said it.
Yeah.
She said it. She remember being 5 years old, being at Aretha Franklin studio and watching her mother sing "Ain't No Way." Like, like you take, and there got to be footage of it. There has to be.
That's royalty.
Listen, Sasha, y'all remember the little girls who used to dance with Whitney?
Yes. The Bobby Brown backup girl. Yes.
Her name is Sasha Wax BH. She's
Is she on with you tonight?
Yeah,
let's get out of here. Let's get on here. I need to get. I don't know how to get out of here.
And she said,
"I'm trying."
No, you can stay.
Okay.
She said, 1994 American Music Awards was her best performance.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Was that the one when she sung the medley, right?
Yeah.
Of those 2 songs.
Yeah, and this young lady, you remember when Whitney sang, "My name is not Susan," and she had the little girl. That was her. That was her.
Which on I'm Every Woman, right? Was she dancing with on I'm Every Woman?
Yeah.
Was she dancing with on that tour?
In the video.
Yeah.
In South Africa, right? In South Africa.
She loved those little girls, and I heard something about I don't know, maybe this girl who I'm sorry, I don't know her name, but she could probably testify to this. And but she said that Whitney had donated some money to one of those girls who was going through some type of health issue. Gave money out of her pocket. Like those wasn't
and didn't broadcast it. Like we finding out about it after Whitney passed away, and they doing an interview.
Come on, Quincy. That's what Whitney did for people that people don't understand. That's why they sit there and they talk about her name. You got to talk about the good and the bad if you're going to talk about it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, for those who did not know her, it appeared that the good outweighed the bad. It appeared that the good outweighed all of that.
Amen.
Always. She was in the
listen, her name is Misty. She was actually
Misty. Yes, I remember that name, Misty. And
there's a beautiful.
There was another name named Vanity, and it was 2 other girls, right? Yeah. Misty, Vanity.
4 all together.
Yeah.
Ooh, Vanity. Right.
But there's a picture of her with Whitney. It's so beautiful. They look
but
like,
you know what? Could nobody wear a gown like Whitney Houston? Could nobody wear a gown like Whitney?
Right.
That's great.
About, could nobody wear a sweatsuit like Whitney Houston?
Right. Right.
She can wear anything, y'all. Come on.
Anything. Hair.
Yeah.
Her hair. Come on, everything. Makeup. Her makeup. How about that?
And
the skin was always clear.
Missy said, yes, I'm her real goddaughter. Her only one. Yeah.
And couldn't
Let's
nobody
talk about it, because how Whitney said, there's a lot of copies, but there's only one original. So come on, Missy, you the original, baby. Talk about it. Let's clarify that.
I was getting ready to say, nobody could really get you together like Whitney either, because Whitney would get you together in a nice, nasty way. She would still be nice, but you would know with her eyes, you would know that she has gotten you together.
Nice.
Because she can get you together. She can get you together. And funny, she was funny and hilarious.
Whitney checked me in the interview. I was like, I'm not trying to sit outside your house. Whitney said, I know, because it's called security.
Ooh. Let you know that, listen, I got them, baby. They over here. I got them right here to the left of me.
But you know what? When I didn't know how serious it was with Wendy Williams and Whitney, but when Robin had went on the show and she told Whitney that we were going to wait for you, we were going to be hiding behind the bush, we were going to be hiding. Whitney was tired of you talking about her.
Yeah.
And I kind of feel like, because when I get mad, I start crying, and it's not tears of sadness that I can't get to you.
You can't get that. That's mad.
Right.
That's mad.
So I understand.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
Because Wendy Williams was one of the first people that put Whitney business out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what made her have to come out. Honestly,
not just putting it out there, but to a large audience, you know, on the radio, syndicated, everybody, you know.
And see,
that whole
she didn't know that Whitney had been listening and Whitney had been watching. Whitney had people.
Epic. That conversation was epic.
Funny.
I believe it.
Wendy
Williams on the map. That put her on the map.
Wendy. Yes. My have I been waiting to hear from you, honey. Woo.
We didn't even know who Wendy was.
You talk about me like you talk about me like you met me. You don't even know me.
You sound just like her. You sound just like her. You sound just like her.
You talk about me, you never even met me. You talk about my family, you make my family sick, you make my mother sick. She said, girl, she went for it. And she was sick. Whitney couldn't say nothing, honey, but I can picture her face just, yes, Wendy, but Miss Houston, I love you. I play you all the time. She said, really? Is that why you talk about me all the time? Girl, there was nothing that Wendy could say that could stop with everything she said when he came back at.
Right.
Like a shark.
Whitney said, I know you're a fan.
Did she? Honey.
She said, I know you're a fan. You play my records. I appreciate that.
But she did.
Yeah.
She did.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. There was Whitney, just like all of us, had more than one side, more than one look, more than one everything. You know what I'm saying? And we just needed as a whole society for everybody to embrace all of that.
That's right. But that's I don't know, we lost our brother over here. He's kind of going in circles. He's going in circles, round and round.
Look, we didn't have a no, you didn't bust out with a song.
But you know, like you said, is he back? He's coming back. There he is.
There you go.
Okay. I have to unplug my phone. Look, I'm loving you guys. I'm at work. And I'm okay.
Don't let Quencie get you fired now.
No,
I'm not even with it. I ain't got nothing to do with it.
I'm not even supposed to be here, but it's raining, and I just stayed. But I didn't want the people to get it confused because they see me behind the console that I'm at work. No, I'm on live with Quencie. I'm not working. I'm not doing this.
Let them know it's National Whitney Houston Day.
Okay.
In case they didn't know. You didn't know it came out, girl. You better Google it.
That's right. My name is not Luther.
Hey, listen, my name is Bennett, and I ain't in it.
That's right.
I ain't hear nothing.
That's right.
Listen, y'all have been too fun.
You are fun, Quencie. Listen, you are the reason for the season. And again, I applaud you, and I thank you for doing what you do. I really do, from the bottom of my heart. It's been a pleasure. I got to get off of here because I feel like I'm taking up too much time. I want to get off of here, but I want to continue watching. I want to get out of here.
It's all good.
And Luther, I know he was gone, but Luther, it's so good to see him too. I want to talk to him too. But I'm going to exile and come back in here. Quencie, it was so good to see you again. God bless you.
Thank you for staying so long and making me laugh. You that whole Wendy thing.
Thank
you. Show the whole thing.
Honey, I did my homework.
Love you.
Love you more.
Oh my gosh. That was so much fun. I felt like that was a whole podcast, right? That was fun. That was fun. Who's in here? I'm accepting you, Tosh. If you still around, accept it in. That was fun, you guys. Luther and Devon. Is it Devon or Devontae? Hello?
Hey.
Luther, you still trying to get out of here? Luther, I can't see. You need to X out. I can't see you. All I can do is hear you.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you so much for joining.
Oh.
Oh gosh, why I can still hear him. Technology. Okay. Let's see here. I'm trying to accept. I'm gonna be on here for probably like 15 more minutes. Y'all have been having me cracking up. That was Luther, are you still on the line? You're supposed to hang up, Luther.
Okay. This is a mess.
You need to X out of Instagram. I can't even see you.
With the camera off. Okay.
Oh, why I feel like it's a live webinar. You can't send a request? Why not? Come on. You can't come. How come you can't
What is going?
send a request in, Sasha? You should be able to X out and come back in. Oh, but if I go out, will this end? Will this end if I leave? I'm gonna have to go live again. Y'all hilarious. Okay, I'll X.
Hi.
Hi. What's going on, Sophia?
I know I look like silly purple.
Ma'am, you will
right
not.
now,
You will not color
home.
purple yourself before you start talking. Okay, that's my favorite movie anyway. How are you?
Hi, Quencie. How are you? I still have to send you your gift. I just started a new job, but I'm gonna send it to you. I didn't forget you, but I wanted to talk to you because I saw that movie.
You wasn't feeling it? You wasn't feeling it?
No.
Just be.
I don't want to be mean.
You don't have to be mean. Just be honest.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. On behalf of our favorite singer, I'm gonna give it a 0. No, I know you would laugh. I'm not trying. Quit, don't laugh.
Okay, you said it. Listen, you said a 0. Well, at least it's not in the negative.
Okay, all right. Okay. I'm gonna be fair, Quencie. I'm gonna be fair. Okay, I'm gonna give it a 0 because
Wait, did you give it a 0? Listen, did you give it a 0 at the end, or were you halfway through and gave it a 0?
No. I gave the end was good, but I feel like they should have started off. They should have started off with the editing was so bad that they should have put that part in the beginning. But I was trying to figure out why was Whitney wearing a brown wig at the More Love Your Love tour. My favorite singer didn't wear that. Then the Robin situation and the Bobby. I spoke to. I know you're gonna be like, why would you do that? But I spoke to Mr. Ashton Sanders, and I told him that he did study Bobby, because I was trying to figure out what was going on. Who was I watching? Was I watching Bobby Brown or Ashley Sanders? No, I'm an actress, so and he got mad with me. But
you
I
didn't
told
went
him
to
it's
this
number
man's
love.
Instagram and told him.
No. Other fans did it. Other fans did it too. And he responded.
What did he
I said,
say?
so. He
Oh my God.
And I told him, he said, we're being very subjective. And I said, well, you did not study the mannerism. You're supposed to get a movement coach, dialect coach. And even the Soul Train scene, I was like, what was that? Bobby had a little more rhythm, Then that teeth stuff that the teeth, I don't know what that was. Anyway.
Okay.
Naomi Ackie.
Okay.
I'm going to be fair. She don't look nothing like her.
She definitely studied.
I can tell that she studied her.
She definitely put in some work. And
okay,
let's be fair also with the script, because if it's not on the page, what we really supposed to do?
Right. She definitely did the work. And I'm gonna be mature, because be 26 now. I was a little bit hard on her, but she definitely did a good job. Samara Tumsi did really good. I felt something from her. Even the part said, "Oh, I will beat your ass." I was like, "Oh!"
But she just what she needed was more lines.
Yeah, right. The script was terrible. Stanley Tucci, amazing.
And to me, I felt like it was an ode to Clive, not Whitney.
Right. Exactly. My girl Nefessa, she definitely gave the best Robin I've seen so far. That's the best Robin I've seen. It's not fair to Naomi. It's not fair to the people that did the work.
Exactly.
I'm an actress,
and you can only go by what's on the page. And to me, the best actor and the best lines in the movie went to Stanley Tucci, who played Clive Davis.
Right, and that's not fair. But I'm writing. I spoke to Robin's literary agent, and I'm writing a letter to Robin. See if she responds, because I know I'm crazy. I know Chrissy, like, this little girl is crazy. I don't care. I'm gonna see what she says, if I could get her to do something, because I don't like that. I don't like the fact that Whitney was a legend. I'm younger. You know what I'm saying? And she means so much to me. I just feel like they could have did more.
Yeah,
a series.
I agree with that. A series.
And I don't like Pat Houston. Pat Houston is not gonna do a series after she did this. She's not. They just put $45 million to this. Right. She's not gonna do the series. She's not gonna do nothing else. So I'm gonna try to see if Robin responds to me. Hopefully, I'm gonna pray on it.
Manifest it.
But I'm gonna try. Hopefully she responds. But the literary agent, I spoke to the literary agent. She responded.
Nice. Somebody said, I think Robin's book should be a movie. That would be a great movie.
That's what I'm trying to see if Robin would try to do for us as fans. I'm a beggar. I'm like, as behalf of all the Whitney fans, we're begging you. Our last hope. I didn't understand that. I was like, Clive and Pat, how we all over the place with this movie. But I cried at the part where she was in handcuffs. That got me. And my aunt was like, all right, this is too much for you. She knows I love Whitney. She's like, okay, come on, we're gonna walk. Let's take a breather. I had to take a breather.
You took a break in the middle of the movie and walked around?
Yeah, it was too much. It was too much. It was too much for me.
Wow.
It was too much.
So when you came back, how long was your walk?
No. She took me to just wash my face. Just to wash my face in the bathroom, because it was too much for me. I couldn't because I was imagining Whitney. I don't know if that's true or not, but I was imagining Whitney like that. So I was like, okay, this is too much for me, and this is kind of triggering me. I'm gonna go in the bathroom, and she was like, dry your face. Like she was like, this is life. This is real life. So But yeah, I gave it a 0.
I don't think
just
I've heard anybody give it a 0.
No. It's other people. The toughest critic, the highest critic.
Okay, good. No. I'm not talking about the critics. I'm talking about Whitney fans, because a bunch of Whitney fans seem to really like love it.
Yeah, I see that, but that's because that's probably people that really don't really know. You know, you Quencie, you know, and I'm young, but I know. You know what I'm saying? I'm no fool. Like, you're not gonna fool me. Even with the gospel album, I heard the song Testimony. A lot of fans, what is that? That's not my favorite singer. Okay, whatever. I was mad that I was happy. Oh, gospel album. Okay. Then I was at work. I'm in the office. Then I heard the song and I'm like, that's not Whitney Elizabeth Houston. I was like, you know what? This is gonna upset me again. So I left it alone. Like I told other fans online. I said, you know, I'm gonna just leave this alone. Pat is trying to trigger me. So I'm gonna leave it alone. But you know, I've seen a lot of people. I love 7th Streeter.
Now you're talking about
I'm new school.
The soundtrack. I Want to Dance with Somebody.
Hotel. Yes, that one. I was trying to figure out what's all those mixes, but I like Lucky Day. Lucky Day is for the Lucky Day. I have a big crush on Lucky Day, and he could sing, and he did Heartbreak Hotel, and I was like, yes, baby, ooh, I like you even more.
I was just like, what is this? For the whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like Far Enough. Yeah. Far Enough was fire. I like it. Sounds, you know, that was Whitney. But the rest,
there was a song that I don't know. I sang with somebody else, and when she came in, I was like, "Can we bring Whitney back?" It is beautiful. Gosh, I don't know what the name of it is, but I was like, "Yes." Whitney starts it off, and then she come in there later, and I was just like, and that's the way it felt for all of them. I understand they were pairing it up, but how you gonna put disco beats to I Love the Lord? I Love the Lord. How you gonna have that be a house song in the club?
Right. And then I don't want to be mean, but what's his name? BB.
Yeah, Tomorrow. It was Tomorrow. I think it's Tomorrow. Yes, Martha Nicole. Far Enough and Tomorrow. I think those are the Tomorrow is the one I think I was talking about.
I don't know. I don't want to be mean, but I just feel like this lady is trying to tarnish my favorite singer's legacy. I don't know. I get that vibe, and that just like the other lady that have Whitney jacket on earlier. Like she said the same thing. I don't know, but I'm gonna pray that Robin responds to me.
I hope she does.
No. And as soon as I get the letter, or if she responds, I'm gonna contact you so I can, you know. But I don't know. I you know, I even found the full, today I found the full concert, the full South Africa concert. And I was like, wow, look at all this. Even when she was I even found footage of her with the kids, South African kids, but it was singing all this shit that she did, all this positive stuff. None of that was in the movie. None of that was in the movie.
Thanks for the badge, Tasha. I tried to add you, but I don't know what happened.
Welcome Home, the Welcome Home Heroes concert, nothing. None of that was in the movie, and that pissed me off.
Yeah.
It's so much good.
But Whitney has a big life, so they needed a series or something.
Yeah,
like, it was going so fast through her life. I was like,
yeah, I'm gonna try to see if I'm gonna try to see, because I'm gonna tell him, Robin, like, Robin, you're our only hope right now. You're Whitney fans. We're begging.
Listen, Robin, because Robin was there from the beginning. She was there from the beginning.
I don't even like how they made Robin look in there, like her storming out. I don't like it.
She was, I mean, I was like, okay, I know that they made her be Butchie Butch.
Right, like even the slamming the damn plates and stuff, and I was like, oh no, this is not real. This is not real. This is not what she said in her book. But I spoke to the literary agent, and she told me that I don't know, I guess they had to make up whatever they wanted to make up, because legally they couldn't take stuff from Robin's book. Robin can sue.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I yes, I reached out after that. Yes, I sure enough did. I don't care.
You don't be playing. Every time I talk to you, you got a grievance that you didn't took up with somebody.
Yeah, I'm not. This woman did so much. Like,
no, I get it. No, I feel you. Listen. I respect and identify with your passion. I do.
But you know, today I was listening to her music and motivational speeches today. You know, and it's 11 years. I'm young generation.
Yeah.
I'm 26.
Yeah.
And this woman has touched me. I don't know what it is. She touched me. It's weird. It's
beautiful. That's beautiful. That's
touched me so much, and I feel sometimes I feel like she's also a guardian angel, because like I feel like sometimes like I be down and I look to you, or something motivational will come on my Spotify, and I'm like, okay, she's trying to tell me like, girl, get up, fight. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I wish the movie could have been better, and I hate it for Naomi, because I wanted her to get some awards. Yeah. I wanted her to get nominated, but they snubbed all the black people for the Oscars this year. It's cool.
I know. I think Angela Bassett got one.
Oh, it's the only one, but it's cool.
I hope she wins.
I hope she do win.
I do too.
Yeah.
But listen, you keep me posted about the Robin letter.
And I still got to send you your stuff, because I did not forget you. I didn't forget you.
Listen, you ain't never had to send me anything.
I know, but I love what you do. That's why I'm like, I love Quencie so much, what she do. She keeps me, you know, I love what you do for Whitney. So I'm like, I don't care. Even if you say no, I'm still going to send it. I love you so much, what you do.
I love you too. I love your fire. I know,
I don't like Pat Houston. I don't like her. I really don't. She blocked me. It's cool.
She blocked you?
She blocked all of us. All the friends I spoke to, they got blocked. We all got blocked.
Are you serious? Oh my God.
Because we don't like, I told, you know, I don't like the movie.
Yeah.
Like, how you do that? Like, this is Whitney Houston. Like, how do you just give us, you can't cram 48 years of someone's life in a 2-hour movie.
Yeah.
It's so much that she did. Like, I wanted to see when she went back to Newark. She did stuff in Newark for the kids. And,
yep.
You know, I didn't like it. Yeah. I didn't like it. And then Ashton Sanders pissed me off because, I'm sorry, he pissed me off because Bobby said he's going to see this movie. And you got to remember, you got to take into consideration that this man is still healing. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And he said he's going to go see the movie. So if you know that he said that he was going to see the fucking movie, excuse my language. Yeah. He going to see the movie.
Yeah.
Why would you fuck up?
Yeah.
He did bad.
Well, he might not have thought that he messed up though.
Yeah, he definitely did. This one. Naomi is from London. You shouldn't have. You from America. This is your culture. You can't have somebody across the pound basically
out acting you.
Right. She out act his ass. She said I checked. I said, oh, that's Whitney. She said I checked. You bringing stuff into my home. You using my credit card. I was like, oh, and then she gave him a look. I said, oh, that's Whitney.
She definitely did her homework. Now, I don't know if she completely captured her, but there were all kind of Whitney-isms that she captured.
She got a movement code. That's what you're supposed to do. Yeah. I'm telling you, as an actress, you're supposed to get a movement code. You're supposed to get a dialect code. I don't know what that's why I don't watch Wu-Tang no more. I don't be, I watch Wu-Tang only for Dave East because he's cute and stuff. He's playing like the man and stuff. But after Dave East,
METHOD, man.
Method man. And after he come off, I'll be like, oh, bye Wu-Tang.
You said you can't listen. You can't watch bad content, huh?
I can't watch him, even with RZA. He plays RZA. I'll be like, where? That's not RZA's mannerism. Lord, forgive me. Yeah. I know you're probably like, oh, this little girl is blunt. I'm sorry. No, I'm working on it.
Listen, I actually love that about you. That's who you are.
That's who you are. I'm working on it. When I saw the searching scene and he was like, yo, Whitney Houston. I said, that's not if Bobby talks. I was like, what the hell is going on here? Yo, Whitney Houston. It's me and you against the world. I was like, what the hell, Ashton? I want to smack. I told him, I said, I'm an actress. I'm telling you, you didn't do the work. He's mad. He mad at me. He didn't block me though.
Oh gosh, he didn't block you though. Okay.
But he mad.
Well,
He's mad at me. He was mad at all the fans. So we told him, Whitney fans. We told him. We told his ass. Bobby's gonna see this. Bobby's gonna go to that theater and see this.
Look. You like, I care about Bobby's opinion as well.
Right? Yeah. Like he wasn't always the best to Whitney, but he's still an icon.
Yeah.
And you American, you supposed to have that down. Come on.
Yeah.
Like this lady from across the pond, she studied everything. Even
I could tell too. I could tell she put the work in. But you know what I'm saying? You can only do what's on the page. She couldn't improvise. She could only do what the script told her to do. You know what I mean? So to me, the script was bad.
That man. But the Michael Jackson biopic is coming out, and they chose the nephew.
I know, Jafar. I can't believe his name is Jafar.
And I was listening to his music, and I hear Michael.
I do too.
And I was like, wow. So I said to myself, that's what made me that's what motivated me to try to reach out to Robin, because I'm like, well, damn, he's gonna get a better biopic than my favorite singer. I'm not trying to be mean, but I want to redo it.
I just want you to keep me updated, and in the process, don't be cussing too many people out. You know what I'm saying? Go meditate. Go listen to some Whitney music. You know what I'm saying? You already know that it was a 0, so therefore take that time.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to see. I'm gonna try to put different things that was in the movie that wasn't great, so that.
Oh, you about to write a new script?
Yeah, I'm trying to do that. Yeah, based off of. Yeah, I'm serious. I'm not playing. They're my favorite singer.
No, you're not, because you've been saying this consistently.
No, because I'm like I was like, okay, I'm gonna give this a chance. Let's see. Now when I went, I'm like, okay, they're not doing Whitney justice, so I'm not about to biopic then Whitney. I'm not doing that.
He said, not here, not
for
now.
Nobody. Whitney not losing for nobody. Like
right,
I don't care. Right. I don't care what Pat, and I know Pat. She gonna probably come at me, and she gonna do whatever she wants. It's all right. You put $45 million for a movie to stumble in the box office for Whitney Elizabeth Houston? No, we're gonna fight. We're gonna fight back.
I feel you.
I'm gonna try my best to see if she responds. If she don't respond, at least I tried.
Yeah.
But
yeah. So listen. Keep me posted.
Mm-hmm.
Keep me posted, and keep that fire down. Just don't burn up everybody.
I ain't gonna burn up now. I had to burn Pat because she pissed me off. She pissed me off with that goddamn testimony this week. I said, damn, why do the one time I go on Instagram, because I was like, I'm not gonna go on Instagram no more. I'm gonna for the new year, I'm gonna try to go in and out. Then the one time I go on there, I see that. I said, oh God, I go to the rock. I said, okay, let's see. Gospel music, gospel album. Then I listened to damn song. I said, that don't sound like her. Then they're saying this is her as a teenager. I said, and I listened to stuff of her singing, but she's a teenager. I'm like, that don't sound like Whitney. So what's going on here? But you know what? I forgave Pat Houston. I spoke to another fan. I don't know if you watch Lola Loves Whitney Houston on
Sometimes.
I spoke to Lola. And she, we've decided I gotta forgive. So I forgave Pat Houston, but don't get it twisted. Don't cross me in this industry, because if you cross me, Whitney gonna come inside my body like when she was in Whitney, when she cursed out Whitney Williams.
Lord.
Yeah, but
listen. I want you to say something wonderful about Whitney Houston before you leave, because all you've been doing is roasting. So say something positive on the 11th anniversary.
What I love about her is her beauty, her heart, her music, and her love for the Lord, and her love for us as a fans, and teaching me as a fan, don't hold back for nobody. Speak your mind. I think I took that a little bit too far.
It's all good. It's part of being human. I love it.
I took that a little bit too far. She said, you got something to say it. I took that a little bit too far. Because I tell people what it is. Like, listen, this is not it. You got to go back. If I have a friend, even a friend, she's like, oh, this is cute. I be like, girl, we're not going to church.
Listen, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. I'm about to be getting up off of here.
Okay. But I love you, Quencie.
I love you too.
That's why I try, even if I get a little dollar or something, I try to do a bag or something. I try to support you. I'm going to still get your gift. I love you. I really love you.
You don't have to do anything but just love Whitney. Thank you for loving her. That's really what it's all about.
You know, I really love that you do this. And all the other fan pages, if you guys are on here, that love Whitney, I really appreciate it because, you know, we the only ones that's kind of really doing the best for Whitney right now because the estate can't get it right. But yeah.
Okay. Look, you were supposed to positive.
I know,
but off positive.
We the only ones that's keeping the you know.
Yeah. And that's great. You know what I'm saying? We giving her love. And Whitney feels it, her spirit.
You know, I do feel her Whitney spirit. Like I just be like, ooh, should I do this? Should I curse her out? But then I'm like, ooh,
bring it down. Look, you about to go before you start back up again.
Nah, I know. But I'm you know, I'm so passionate. I don't like when people even when
I know, but we not going back there. We quelling it right here.
Yes, I appreciate what you do. I really do.
And I appreciate your passion, even though I gotta bring it down sometimes.
I know, because
I appreciate it though, because I know it comes from a place of love.
I know. Yeah. I know you get riled up too, though. I know you see stuff, you like, oh my God, what's this?
I do. And I appreciate people like you and connecting with people like you who love her like that.
Yeah.
Does my heart good.
I'm trying my best to see, you know, I'm going to try my best to see if I can get in contact with Robin because I just feel like Robin should tell her side. And Sylvia, see what I said about Sylvia? No Sylvia in the movie.
I know. But listen, everybody know you gave it a 0, so we don't need to talk about it no more. It's a wrap.
And the other man yesterday, he said 5. I said, he probably been he's a Whitney fan way longer than me. I was like a 5. Damn, I thought I'm worse. I said a 0. A 5.
You could have said -5, so at least a 0 is just straight.
Yeah, but I really do. I love this woman. Like everything about her confidence and her, you know, everything, her love for the Lord. And, you know, even when she said, you know, in that interview with Diane Sawyer, Jesus loves me. This I know, you know, and,
well, listen, before you leave, somebody asked who was Sylvia.
Sylvia was Whitney's assistant of 18 years. And unfortunately, she was not in the biopic. So I just want to make that sure. And she loved when she even kept that secret what Whitney said to her. Don't you do anything without Robin. Okay? Okay? And yes, I'm going to try my best to, guys, pray for me that I can, that Robin responds to me. All the Whitney fans, just pray that she responds to me. Because I'm writing a letter. Because after that movie, I was like, no, we're not going down like that. Yeah. We're not going down. We're going to get.
I know. She was the picture that you see right there. Sylvia took that picture.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It was on a box camera. Remember back in the day, we had box cameras. So yeah, she was sweet. So, okay. Love you. Thank you for calling up and, you know, reminiscing about our girl. I appreciate you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I really do feel like this woman is my guardian angel. She
is. So, but woosah, go listen to The Preacher's Wife. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bring it down.
Upset.
Bring it down. Listen, hug yourself for me, and we'll talk soon, okay?
Okay. All right. Have a great night, Quencie.
You too. Bye. You too. Always good talking to you. Always. Always and forever. Always and forever. Well, you guys, I don't know how come Tasha couldn't get through.
Sashay, I don't know why you couldn't get through either. Like, I don't know. You said it only allows you to share it. Maybe I have to leave and come out. Oh, what did I do? Okay. I don't know, because I definitely would have loved to talk to you, and the fans would have loved to. Yeah, I see that you're there, Tosh, but I don't. Okay. Oh, wait. Let me see. Wait a second. I got about 10. I think I got about 10 more minutes in me. Hey, girl. No, she's not on live. No, she's not on live. What?
Been waiting on you.
Listen,
how you doing?
I've been pushing the accept button, but I can't do nothing if it don't do anything. So when I went into the comments and pressed your face, it said go live with. But I've been trying to do it the whole time.
You know what? I was in and out because I had to take care of something.
Oh, so you didn't say that. You didn't say that. See, people, you see how people do you? You see how people
look.
At least you honest. You honest. Go ahead.
You see my face. You ready for me to act up? Am I supposed to be good or what?
Listen, you're supposed to be you. You're supposed to be you.
You asked for it.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry. I don't have no jacket. I don't have no.
That jacket was fire though. That jacket was fire though.
That jacket was nice. That jacket was nice. I mean, it was good to see everybody, be so passionate, you know, about just Whitney, period.
Yeah.
I told you when we first started talking, I wanted Whitney to be my auntie.
Yeah.
I was like, I just love their personality. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, man, and I don't know if you want to go back, because in the beginning of your live, I was there and you were saying, where were you? But since then, I've heard so many people tell their story, and I don't know if you want to go back there, but.
No, I do. That's really what the live is about, is talking about where were you when you found out Whitney passed, because she's one of those figures that even if you weren't a fan, you kind of know where you were when you heard that she passed away. So where were you?
Ooh. I had the worst hangover of my life.
Okay.
I had the worst. What day of the week was that? I know you know.
I think it was a Saturday.
Right. So yeah, I had the worst. I remember waking up on my sofa and the TV was on, and I'm like, wait, what is this? My head felt like it was still on the pillow.
Mm-hmm.
It was one of them kind of hangovers. And I was just like, you lift your head up, but you're like, damn, my head is still down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just woke up and I saw, like, okay, that's some BS. And then it was on every channel, like somebody else was saying. And I was like, wow. Mm-hmm. It was, it was emotional. It was emotional, but I was just like, wow. But it immediately made me appreciate her more, for what she did accomplish.
Mm-hmm.
She did a lot. She did a lot. I mean, if you hear all those old stories, and I'm sure 3 times as many as me, you know how she started so young, singing in church and singing background and singing with her mom. That's a in one, and what, you know what I mean? So many positive things. So, usually I try to have some kind of script or, but every time I had some points to make, I couldn't get through. So I'm like, okay. I thought about something that, who was the guy? He was really passionate. He was the one that got on when I was trying to get on. He said he's from New Jersey.
Oh, Devon.
Yeah.
Devontae. I can't remember which. I know it's Pineapple. His handler is Pineapple something. Yeah.
Yeah, he was cool, and he was like, and he had that same type of accent and
he did
and upbeat personality. But when he went into damn near word for word what happened with the Wendy Williams interview, I was cracking up. I was like, that's how it happened. That's how it happened. That's how it happened.
He sounded just like Whitney, didn't he?
He did. He did. I was like, and I got a chance to listen to that song.
Which one?
The one you guys. I didn't know anything about it until you started your live tonight. And I just found it a few minutes ago, and I'm like, But
I mean, like of all the things that you could have put out, like, what is that?
It's almost like kind of like what they would do with Tupac or somebody. They go find anything they can find, and then with today's technology and everything they can do, and put. But why? Why wouldn't you want to put out her best if it was her? Because it sounds like. Yeah, y'all could have got.
We need some DNA.
Yeah, was that really her? Like, I think it could have been her, but I think the voice was altered. You know what I mean? Where it sounded maybe an octave lower, it was lower, it didn't. I don't know. And it sounded like some of her music she may have done later. Okay. Not necessarily when she was, in her prime. So
no,
I mean, I don't know.
It was actually, they said it was, somebody on here said it was in 1981. She was a teenager still. And so maybe the fact that it was in the church and the teenager still, Sissy in the background, and then what you said, adding technology to it of today, it just.
Yeah, with auto-tune, I probably could sing a hit. At least by Bobby, may not win.
Listen, when I learned about singing and singers, and my opinion, I was like, Bobby Brown is stellar when it comes to karaoke because I have to take time out for the second verse. Okay, I was like, Bobby is the man. Okay.
What's your song? What's your Bobby song? You sing it.
Every little step.
Oh, okay.
But you know what I'm saying? You getting into it and you like, oh, dang, you need stamina.
Well, you know what? Do you like, this is off the topic, do you like Lizzo?
Yeah, I do. But I don't know none of the words and all of that.
Right, but you like her music, her energy, her stage performance, her, who she is. Mm-hmm. I tell people, because I used to play instruments, right? Mm-hmm. I used to play music, and I still love music. But you learn, when I first saw her singing, she was singing live too. You think about the size and everything. I'm like, she can sing. Somebody was sitting with me. They're like, what you mean? I'm like, look, from playing instruments and marching band, jazz band, all that stuff, you have to have breath control, right? Mm-hmm. And for her to be able to have breath control, do all that dancing and moving and all up through the audience and all that, and still keep her, she's good.
Wow.
She's good. So I was like, okay.
Wow.
But, so when you said that about Bobby, and when you get to that second verse and you be falling off, you gotta get your water.
Look, it make you have more respect. You know what I'm saying? It make you have more respect for the people you having you know what I'm saying, sidebar comments about, and this over here, and this, you know what I'm saying? Because the audience who ain't doing it, we critics. Yeah. You would think we all got Oscars the way we talk about people.
I'll be sitting back like they can't sing.
Right. When I was like, okay, press play on that karaoke, here I go. I was like, oh, Bobby Brown is amazing.
And that's what I don't like about some of the new singers. It's like their live shows are trash. It's like you're not singing, or you're singing along or rapping along with the track, and your microphone is down here, and you pointing and drinking and dancing. I don't get it. I don't get it. I like the real singers.
Yeah.
So, but I know how you feel about Whitney, so I said, let me jump on here. Cause
I am super, super shocked. This is somebody who don't go live. It's 2023 you?
Yeah, but it ain't gonna last for long.
Dang. Why you gonna put a kibosh?
Catch me by end of March, and I'm gonna go back to my old ways. Be like, damn.
Well, listen, I appreciate you coming on, because that's not something that I thought you would do. I didn't even know if it was really you. I had to keep looking. I was like, is this really her?
I sent like 12 messages. I want to come on.
I tried.
Yeah, I promise you. She lying.
Well, I was shocked, but I still was trying.
Because I always be in your comments playing. I know you do. Like,
you
what the hell is she? I be talking so much mess.
But I love it. I appreciate it.
You have to tell them though. You be like, oh, that's Tosh. She's playing.
Yeah.
No, she knows the answer. Some people be coming at me, and I be loving it. I be like,
listen, because people love to correct, on the internet. People love to correct you. People love to inform you of what's real.
And I be sitting there just instigating. That's how I entertain myself like that.
Really?
I got to instigate. Yeah. That's how I have fun.
Yeah,
when I get bored, I be like, okay, they said this, I'm going to say this. Now I don't get too crazy. I'm not trying to offend nobody, but some people
I know.
real serious.
I know. You be cracking me up.
Yeah, but it's good. I mean, I'm glad you did it. I want to know what were your thoughts, because I know the story. I don't know if you told it tonight where you were when you found that out. So what about you?
I was just pretty much numb, and my thing was, for you guys who don't know, I found out Whitney passed away in the lobby of the Beverly Hilton Hotel. And I went to confirm it in the media room. And the person in the media room, it was a Black woman. She was a publicist. And I was like, is it true? And she act like it's on CNN. What you mean you ain't gonna confirm it? Like, she didn't confirm it. So, but when I went out, it was, you had news trucks, and it was true. But for me, I think I was just numb. And what my main thing was, I'm gonna hang around to see how they handle this. Are they gonna stop the party? What are they gonna? So my thing was like, how is this going to be handled with one of the, and it's like, it's not just one of the biggest stars, but this is Clive Davis' crown jewel. And so I was like, okay, I got to see what they're going to do, how they're going to handle it. And so I stayed numb, and I stayed numb, and I stayed shocked in the media room, watching how they tried to turn this party into a tribute.
And it wasn't.
It was so awkward, Tosh. It was like,
So did you go to the party? Were you able to go in the party?
I wasn't in the party, but like in the media room where Good Morning America, all of these people who are tweeting live and everything like that they have for his party, they have a big screen that's live streaming the party that's actually in the next room, and so that's where I was. And I was just like, I don't know if it was Diddy or Jamie Foxx who was trying to help Clive kind of like maneuver to make it light. It was awkward. It was awkward.
You would think if they had a great relationship that he would have been too emotional to move forward with that party.
He said Whitney would have wanted him to continue.
He's lying. I'm like the last person. I'm gonna be blunt. He lying.
Of course. Everybody know that. He tried
most entertainers or people that are in the limelight and in industry and all that, they have a good portion of narcissism in their system. And there is no way, if that's somebody that I signed at 16, 17, 18, 17, 18, 19 years old and had all that history with, that I could move forward with a party.
Why she still lay dead on the 4th floor? Because I learned earlier tonight that he made sure that the coroners didn't come until after the party.
I was finna hang up, but I couldn't hang up on. He didn't want it to disrupt what was going on.
Yeah.
That's that all about me energy is terrible. It's terrible. How could you have I saw Shaka Khan when she said it was a disgrace. Like, why?
She couldn't even go. She couldn't even go. She was like, I went to put on my makeup, and she's like, I couldn't even move.
Who would want to be at the party?
Yeah.
When you know that just happened there, and you're going to a party in that same hotel. Even
if you're not close to her, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not even talking about the people, because everybody doesn't feel about Whitney Houston the way I do. So I get that. So I'm not saying everybody. I'm talking about the people who loved her up in there. What are y'all doing? How are y'all doing it?
Hi.
Okay. Yeah.
So, I got my own theories about people. I've had a long history of studying people. I just think it was so insensitive. I don't know how they move forward. And that BS about him making it about her, a celebration of her.
Yeah.
Come on now. Why wasn't he in there broke down crying?
Right. Inconsolable.
Somebody you've been knowing for 30 plus years. Come on now.
Mm-hmm. And not just knowing, like, you're through every part of her career.
He could have kept the party and not been at the party.
That's what I thought. I wasn't saying, look, I wasn't even saying shut the party down. I'm saying, how can you still be the master of ceremonies?
And I think it's sad. I think a lot of people echo these same sentiments. When I was on, and I could hear people talking, everybody said the same thing about Pat and Clive. It was like, you know, I don't know. I just think that everything is a money grab now. Why are there more movies? How many more Whitney Houston movies are we going to get? I'd rather have like the last person, I'd rather have a documentary style where you see real footage, real audio, and put all that together versus something that's somebody else's idea.
They've done that too, though. They've done that too. They've done like 2 of those. Yeah.
But that one, the one I saw wasn't a good one though. It was,
yeah. But that's the whole point. Everything that has been done, nothing has been at the level of greatness that she was. That's the whole point. You could do, you know what I'm saying? Like with anything, you could buy 100 bottles of something, but if it's watered down, it's never going to be better than that one, you know, that's actually works.
I don't know, because that's how I was drunk that night when I had that hangover. I had 100 bottles. When she passed and I woke up with that hangover, I had like 62 bottles. No, I'm joking. But I know what you mean. I just think it's like, I don't want to see another project unless it's it's the truth, it's the real, you know what I mean? It starts to get to a point where you're like, another one?
Yeah.
Another one? Like, I wasn't going to watch it until someone invited, hey, come see this. And I went because it's like, come on now. You know, I don't know. But I loved when Whitney sang gospel too. My favorite song from her, it might be I Go to the Rock.
Nice.
And some of the other music from The Preacher's Wife. I wanted to know, what was your favorite role that she played? Like which movie?
I think I like Waiting to Exhale the best. Because you did? Why? How'd you know?
Because I know your age, and I know around the time when that came out and how big that was. It was a really good movie. Yeah. And that was what she did after the bodyguard, right?
But I also liked her being around, you know, because she had went through that whole booing at the Soul Train Awards and everything. I also before that. But I also, so the idea that she was in a Black movie with Black women with Black themes, like it centered her in a Black world in a way that she wasn't before. Because even The Bodyguard, that's mainstream. That's Kevin Costner. That's Clive. That's the whole Clive Davis presenting her in this way. Where Waiting to Exhale is something completely different. You know, that's the R&B Whitney. That's the Black.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch that.
Yeah,
I love that movie.
Yeah,
I like to go back and rewatch stuff and watch it with my daughter too, so she can see stuff.
And shout out to your daughter, who's a dancer for all these major artists, whatnot. Started at the Debbie Allen Dance Academy. Come on now.
I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna say she a brat, because she might be.
Well,
you know, clicking in. Like, Mom, you talking about me? No. She's cool. Yeah, I'm proud of her. Proud of her. That's how I know a lot about the industry, though. You know, some of the things that go on. Because quite honestly, she has like 1 foot in and 1 foot out. Because of how
I can believe that.
Crazy.
It's a nasty. I mean, the craft is beautiful. Of all the disciplines, from dance to singing to everything that makes it be, because you know you need so many people to make something be great, you know. But the actual workings of behind the scenes and what it takes and the people that you have to deal with can turn anybody's stomach, especially if you got a weak stomach, you know.
And then you got some people that do anything to get that.
Exactly.
So it's easy.
I mean,
if you have a standard,
there's a whole bunch of people who would do it. That's what makes it the way it is.
Right. It's so, okay, if you're not willing to accept this, okay, there's 100 more of you waiting right here.
That's why.
And that's what people don't think about.
That's why it's still continuing. That's why, because anybody who gets in it, it's not sustainable. But the only reason it is sustainable is because there's 100 people willing to take your spot who has no idea.
My daughter did a European tour. Started at like the end of November and it went through December. End of December. And she was like, man, we should have been paid a lot more.
Of course.
But what we did, I mean, you travel, you get off stage, you eat, you get on a tour bus, you travel to another, and I mean, they were everywhere in Europe. It's like every other day, sometimes 2-3 days in a row, a show in another country. Like so it was like, she said a lot of people look at the glitz and glamour of it, but they have no idea. They have no idea.
That's one of the many reasons also that I love Whitney, is because the people that she worked with and worked for her, she took care of at the top level.
I heard that guy.
Wayne,
you had an interview recently.
Yeah. I interviewed. I mean, the interviews from a long time ago.
I'll be stalking your pages and stuff.
I appreciate that. But I'm just saying, but I love that he shared that, because he's like, first of all, she got all this cash, she's at the top, but just because she's at the top don't mean that she got to treat us, because he's worked for Earth, Wind and Fire and all the musicians that she worked with, they were top people. So they work with other people, and they are people who are so good that they can kind of pick and choose who they working with. So when they're comparing their experience of how she treats them, it's really comparable. And so like hearing you talk about your daughter, how they should be paid more. Whitney was already paying them at the top. Whitney was already making sure they were in the business section, the first class, and the car to come and pick them up. And so those things behind the scenes, that stuff matters, how you take care of people.
She tells me, this one is this one did this, and this one did that.
They stayed at the best hotels, So to be a Black artist at that top level and take care of your people the way she did, rare.
She had a good heart. She had a good heart, because there's some people you would not believe. You see them smiling in front of the camera. I get to hear some of these behind the scenes, because not only is my daughter in that industry, she probably has about 10 to 15 friends that are as well. So they're doing all kinds of things. So I hear all kinds of stories of the people you like. Sometimes I don't even want to hear it. Some people that I really like. And I'm like, oh, wow.
I know. And listen, you can't unhear it. Once you hear it, you can't unhear it. You can't unhear it.
Yeah, but I'm glad. What keeps you going though, as far as keeping this channel up? Because you didn't cranked up on this For the Love of Whitney. I can't keep up.
It's really for today. All these things I posted today, they came from my fan documentary, and I just chopped it up so that I could post today of other people talking about Whitney.
No. I mean, before today, in the last month, it seems like I've seen a lot of posts. A lot of
girl.
Unless I'm just online more. I don't know.
Nah, since it started, I've been posting a lot. But I'm banned on Facebook right now, so maybe I'll post more on here.
You banned on Facebook? What you do? I'll be damned.
Well, during the pandemic, TikTok was my favorite app to consume. And because I was on the app so much, I started sharing the stuff on my Facebook page to justify the time that I'm spending consuming other people's content instead of sharing my own. And so a lot of the stuff went viral, But because, people...
Yeah, but you went viral, I didn't know about it.
No, not me. Their stuff went viral on my page. But because they be reporting because, people get paid now. I'm not getting paid from it. I'm just posting it, but people get paid from their content. So either they want money or they reporting me thinking I'm getting, whatever the case may be. So listen, I don't get to come back I don't get out of Facebook jail till April. So when I come back, I wouldn't be not posting any more TikTok videos on my Studio Q Facebook page.
So if you were like, just reposting something that they put up.
I did. Because if it made me laugh, I
give them credit.
Yeah.
Do you give them credit? Okay.
Yeah. I definitely give them credit.
Oh,
but
hate nurses.
Yes.
Nobody wants y'all little money.
Yeah.
People are serious about that stuff, huh?
Huh?
People are really serious about that.
Well, like, people do get paid. Like, it wasn't probably like that when I first started, but it is like that now, So, whatever. Whatever, girl.
But I appreciate you letting me come on.
I appreciate you waiting around and being serious about coming on.
I was kind of mad at you.
Why?
I said, I'm going to cuss you ass out.
Why? And then you just told me you did like 15 things. And then
I
you
just
did 15 things
in
between. I said, then you admitted you didn't left and came back. Get out of here.
Well,
Well, listen, thanks for coming on. I'm shocked. I'm shocked.
I'm going to do it again one day.
Okay.
I'm going to do it again one day, about January 2024.
Listen, I'll be here.
And I kept the numbers up. It ain't go down too much. I see it's at 26.
Oh, girl, whatever.
They was here to see me.
Of course. Yes, I did.
I'm playing with you. I'll holler. Nice talking to you,
though. Thank you. Thank you for coming, Tasha. Later. Peace. Okay, you guys. I was trying to get Misty up in here. Misty, who is Misty? Misty danced with Whitney. And she's been trying to go live with me, just like Tasha was. And I tried to add her, just like I just added Tasha. But you see how long that lasted. Misty, if you're watching, try to come back in. And I'm trying to scroll down here to see. Let's see. Tasha left. Okay. Thank you for joining me, Tosh. Let's see. I really wanted to have you guys say what's up to Misty. But, I pressed accept, but if it doesn't do it, I don't know what to do. And if I end the live and come back, I'm not sure that that's going to fix it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let me see. I don't know why it's not letting me do you, Sasha. I don't know. I don't know. What's up, Riz?
What's up, Quencie?
What's up, Riz? It's fellow Whitney Houston fan, Riz Washington, future lawyer.
Gang.
What's going on? How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Girl, I'm exhausted. I've been on YouTube Live before. People don't know I was on YouTube before I came on here.
Yeah, you be going hard on the anniversary. But
I like want to connect with folk, you know what I'm saying? Especially since I grew up just me, myself, and the Whitney music. So it's like to be able to connect with other people who love her as much as I do is such a joy. I mean, it's tiring, but it's a joy.
Exactly. I've thoroughly enjoyed everybody who has come on tonight. Like, great energy, good vibes. I loved it. I'm like, I love it that Quencie does this again. Flowers to you, flowers.
You give the best flowers, Riz.
I have to. I gotta hold you down because you be out in these streets holding Yippians down for real.
Oh, thank you for feeling that way.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, you are a gem. So thankful for you. I'd express that enough. And for everyone who's been giving you your flowers tonight, rightfully so. Very much.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Where were you when you found out Whitney passed away?
I was at my mom's house on the couch, rolled over, picked up my phone and gasped like, wow, this ain't real. This is fake. heart, whole shebang. But like I said, or the person before me, maybe two people before me said, every news station you turned on, confirmation after confirmation. I was like, this is not real. But
it was.
We've been dealing with the reality of that ever since. But thankfully we have community like this, right?
I know.
Talk about all the things that was beautiful and that was her. So yeah.
Did you go see the movie?
I did. We talked about it in the DMs, remember?
Girl, no. I forgot. What you thought? Did you give it higher than a 0?
I definitely gave it higher. Higher than a 0. I did. It had a different take than some of the previous ones. This is the first one that John Houston was demonized.
That's right. Now it's coming back to me. It's the first time you saw. Me too.
I was that's an interesting take. For we all know she's a daddy's girl, so I was like, okay, that's playing. Sure, got it. Cool. I think, but yeah, I thought it was a PR cleanup for Clive in a way. Like, hey, I didn't step in because I didn't step into any of my artists' lives. So,
and let me make that clear with the best actor in the whole movie, Stanley Tucci.
Exactly.
The best lines in the whole movie, my words.
Yeah. So I was like, I did. One thing that I did appreciate is the background of the medley that she did, like understanding the level of difficulty that was. That definitely something that I was like, I didn't know or realize, because I appreciate music, but like I'm not a singer, so I don't know the ins and outs.
Me either. But it's good to know that what we thought, like, I think watching it, we could appreciate how difficult it was.
Exactly.
But knowing that he felt it was as well.
Right. Like, okay, so she knew this was difficult, but also she knew that she was that person, and that if anyone could pull it off, it was her.
Thank you. A lesser person, a lesser talent could not.
Exactly. I'm that chick. If anybody could do this, it's me.
It's me.
Yeah.
Nippy got this.
Yeah. So I appreciated that in the focus on the music portion of it. Like others, and I've said this multiple times in our last exchange, I really wish that people would talk more about her philanthropic endeavors. I wish they talk about her giving heart. I recently saw a clip, Sherry Shepherd with a comedian, Sylvia something. Yes. So Sylvia Morrison talking about just her and Whitney having this exchange where Whitney was like, oh, that $100,000 dress, you can have it. Matter of fact, go get me a dress. I got plenty. How
dope was that?
Exactly. And I'm like, these are the stories that I wish were told loudly, so that
and more often.
Exactly. Like we need this to drown out the other noise, because that other noise is like 2% of who she was, and this 98% seems to be whispered, and I don't like that. And I'm just like, you got to do better about protecting her legacy, making sure that Whitney Elizabeth Houston as a whole is celebrated. So there's that. But I'm not gonna hold you, Quencie. I know you've been at this all night. I just wanted to hop back on.
I'm happy to see your face though on this day.
Same. I was like, this is a 1-year anniversary of us linking, so I was like, run it back.
Run that back. You know, I think you're like one of the only Whitney fans, with the exception of yesterday. Yesterday I did one-on-one with Timon Bacon, but you're it who I did like went on my Facebook page and we did like a real ass interview.
Had to, because I was trying to give you your flowers and I wasn't letting me be great, so I was like, let's just back. And I feel like that.
Thank you for that. I'll never forget that. You listen, you see me posting sometimes.
Yeah.
Red's giving me my flowers.
You need your flowers while you can enjoy them, because you deserve. Like I said, you are. And you posted the clip of y'all's exchange, the very last exchange you had with her, and she said herself, "My friend." I said, "See, I told you." friends.
But listen, I had to, that was like, you know how you plant the seed? I planted that seed because Whitney would have been like, it's the fanatic, not because she wanted to call me that, but just because that would probably been how she remembered me from the show. Yeah. So I deliberately said friend because I didn't like the name of the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were like, yeah, friend. She was like, yeah, you're right.
And she was receptive. Yeah. She was receptive. And every time she saw me, she said friend. But listen, there was a few times I seen her and she was like friend Natty. But guess what? Not fanatic. Yeah. Friend Natty.
Yeah.
So I was on the right track because she would have been like, it's the fanatic. And I was like, nah, that's not.
That's not gonna be the vibe. That's not how we gonna.
Because that word, that's a powerful word, fanatic.
It is. It is. It could be viewed multiple ways. But friend.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And she received that. Like in the this picture right here, like I sent it, I posted it, you know, that's my fanatic picture. I have it closer here for everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but that picture I framed that in a frame and it had friend on the top, and that's the picture she had in her house.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I remember. Was it Sylvia? Somebody
told Lori.
Oh,
Leah,
okay, yeah.
Cousin Lori. I was like, lying. She was like, girl, who are you and why I got to lie to you? I was like, good point. Well, I got humbled in a good way. Well, how's everything? How close are you to the end of your study?
I graduate in May, so it's months now. Yeah.
How excited are you?
I'm excited, nervous, anxious, all the feels. I have them, all of them. Name a feel, I have it. I embody it.
What's the exact date?
May the 12th, I get hooded. So we have two separate ceremonies. The law school has a hooding ceremony on the 12th, and then on the 13th is like the entire university's graduation, including the law school. So the law school kind of has their own private thing first.
Gotcha. Yeah. Congratulations. How excited are you? You did it. You did it.
I'm so excited. I'm about to join the 2%ers. There's only 2% of Black women that are attorneys in the United States, and I'll be amongst them. Praise God.
Listen, y'all, 2% of Black women in the United States who are attorneys, and one of them is going to be Riz Washington, who is also a Whitney Houston fan. Come on now. That ain't nothing but seasoning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
You about to give us like life. You know what I mean?
I'm excited. I can't wait.
Girl, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. And I'm so happy and proud, like, just of your journey and that you just didn't give up.
Ooh,
you know, you may have quit a few days, but you didn't give up.
Right. Yeah. I've quit multiple days.
Yeah.
There's many
that's part of the journey.
Yeah.
So
it's been
congratulations, girl.
Thank you.
So big.
Thank you.
So big. Whitney would be so proud of you. She would. Listen, and she would. She would big up you, and you know she would, because she's all about, you know,
empowerment of women, empowerment of the culture, all the things, because she was that person, very intentional.
Young Nikki said, entertainment law. Are you going into entertainment law?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, who? Oh, Young Nippy, the jacket lady. Yes.
Wasn't that jacket fire?
Definitely fires. I've already started following you, Young Nippy. Feel free to follow back.
Yes. Let's become a tribe, y'all.
Yes, indeed. I love this community. I love the vibes. I love the camaraderie. I love the heart of people who get on here, the heart that we acknowledge Whitney had, but also the heart that we share for her. Like, I love us. I love us. We are, I mean, the Beehive got their thing, but we solid over here. Nippy got this. That's the thing, but I just got one.
Listen, Whitney's voice and legacy made it a thing.
Amen to that. You're right. Facts. Humbled in the most best way.
Listen, we don't even need a name.
True that. We don't. Like the legacy and icon of the legacy of this icon. Just you don't need to group it as anything. Like it is. It will always be.
Listen, it's Melanie Amaro from the X Factor. She said, "I love Whitney." Yes.
Yes.
Can I tell you that girl can sing her face off? And I love that she got to meet Whitney Houston 2 days before she died at the throat doctor.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes, girl. It's on my page somewhere.
Oh my
where
God.
she was at, like, she was getting, her throat or whatever. Her and Whitney Houston shared the same doctor. And so she was in there, and the doctor was like, I mean, I'm paraphrasing, but the doctor was like, "I got somebody who wants to meet you." Girl, why was it Whitney Houston?
Oh my God.
Why was it Whitney Houston? And why when Whitney Houston came in there, why Whitney was like to Melanie Amaro, like said her whole name. She said she was ugly crying. Okay.
Rightfully so.
Yes. I love that story. You know what I mean? And and she was kind enough to do an interview with me on the fan page, and she sang Whitney, and she tore it up. Oh, thanks for the badge, Taj. Yeah, she was, but that story was amazing. Like, can you imagine just going to the doctor and then you get to meet Whitney Houston? And it was 2 days before Whitney died.
That is so wild. And so, like, talk about divine appointments, right? Like,
she was supposed to meet her. Supposed to meet her. God had already ordained that.
Yes.
I loved it.
That's beautiful.
Dr. Nasiri. That's what she says. Dr. Nasiri.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to go and watch the page. That is.
Yeah. It's somewhere, girl. I'll be posting so damn much. I'll be like, what the hell? Today I was like, God, I was tired of my own damn self. I was like, but I did all these interviews. You know what I'm saying? I got to, if I'm going to post them, today's the day to do it.
Exactly. Yeah, I've seen a lot of them already, but again, watching it again, hearing people talk about the magic that was and is Whitney, like, that never gets old to a Whitney fan. So have at it. Us true fans.
Look, I'm going to be posting them over and over. I'm like, look, y'all going to see these interviews. That's what y'all going to see.
Exactly.
And Will. Yes, Melanie. Melanie's like, she knew me. I couldn't believe it. Like, just the fact. I mean, that was my biggest goal, was for Whitney to be able to look at me and know that I was me. Yes.
Yeah. Mission accomplished. February 9th, 2012 proved that. My friend.
Exactly. What a moment. I mean, and who wouldn't want to hug, like Melanie got a gift to be able to see her 2 days. I mean, her own mom didn't get to see her 2 days before she passed.
Right. Exactly.
So yeah. It was just so big. It was so big. Yeah. For whoever got to see her that week.
Yeah. And the fact that, like, those moments for you, right? Even her singing Jesus Loves Me, those moments were captured, right? And that go back, revisit those moments. You get to go back and watch that moment for life of her calling my friend. Like, imagine if that wasn't recorded. Like, yes, it's one thing to experience it, but to be able to go back and revisit that experience time and time again.
And that is why people are stuck on their phones when they're at concerts doing this, watching the concert through their phone.
That's true. Yeah.
I mean, people want you to be in the moment, but because we actually have a device that we can watch this for years to come, people they can't separate that I get to share this with somebody at home or just have it for myself forever. So it's a catch-22.
Definitely. But anyways, I'm not going to hold you, Quencie. I know there's plenty of people that want to talk to you. I've been at this all night.
I know. I'm about to get off, though, because I'm dead. I'm tired.
Rightfully so. Listen.
But I'm glad I got to see your face. So thank you for coming on. Thank you for sharing. And congratulations in advance on, you know, this awesome law degree that's coming, girl. You earned it.
Thank you. Thank you. Have a good night. Love you.
Love you back.
Bye.
Peace. Yay. Okay, this is my last live of the night. It's my boy Randy. I'm gonna talk to you for a few seconds. What's up, Randy?
Quencie.
What's
Oh my God.
How are you
doing?
I'm
How
good.
are you?
I am good. How are you?
I'm doing so. I was just okay. Let me see. So I was just while you were talking, I was cleaning my fish tank. Let me. He's all.
What's your fish name?
His name is Flame. He's all cleaned up.
Hey, Flame.
Yeah.
Hey,
How
Flame.
you doing?
I'm good. Well, you know, I'm a little exhausted because I've been live. I've been live since 5:30. Not on here the whole time, but on YouTube. I was live on YouTube.
I said I gotta come in and see how you're doing and check on my baby because it's been a little minute.
You said what?
I said I had to come and check on my baby because it's been a little minute.
Yes, I know. We didn't talk since last year sometime.
I know. How's everything going?
Everything is good. How about you?
Everything going good. Everything is good. You know, I still ain't finished this. I still gotta finish this.
How long is it gonna take you? Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful.
And I still ain't finished it. But you know what? It's sitting right here for a reason because I'm like, I gotta finish it. And
you got it. How long you been working on it?
Quencie,
You embarrassed to say.
It's been a little minute. It's been like.
No, here's my other question.
Uh-huh.
The last time we spoke, I said, you need to come up with something that can represent Whitney without where all fans know that represent Whitney and sell that.
You did. You sure did, Quencie. You sure did. And I wrote it down.
What that is. I don't know what that is. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody know Nippy is Whitney. I don't know, but you're an artist, so you could be creative.
I gotta think of something.
Yeah, I know. That's what you said last time.
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't see the movie.
You haven't seen it yet?
I still haven't seen the movie.
I was like, are you going to? Now you can watch it on your computer. Ain't it digital?
I don't know. I was looking for it.
Yeah, it's out now.
It is? Okay. I'll look at it then.
Yeah.
So think about it. Yeah.
I was like, child, what is this?
You didn't like it? Mm-mm. I had a feeling. That's why I didn't go see it in the theaters. I was like,
Yeah. But that's my opinion. But when I tell you, there's a bunch of fans who love it. They love it. So
probably, yeah.
I don't know. But I'm not taking away what they love. If they love it, that's great because it's more. That means they felt great when they left it. They could talk positive about Whitney Houston. So it's all good for me. But just me, I'm not hating. I'm just being honest.
Yeah. Was it rushed? Because it's like it was a rush.
It was 2 hours. It was a little over 2 hours. But Whitney's life is so big. So yes, it was rushed because 1 minute we here, then we at the Super Bowl, then we over here, then we over here. I was like, oh, goddamn.
That's it.
Slow down.
It's too fast.
It was too, yeah. And you'll see it because you'll be like, oh. The editing and, and then stuff was not in order. You know what I mean? Like how y'all got on this red outfit at the billboards, then next thing you know, y'all married. No, that happened after y'all was married.
Yeah, that's what everybody was saying. I seen the previews on YouTube. Like the years were mixed up.
And my thing is, how do you get, first of all, how are you Clive Davis and the estate doing this? And how do you get things wrong that we could Google?
Yeah.
If you go and lie or mess something up, let it be stuff that we never knew in the first place. Because then we can't fact check that.
Yeah.
But we can go to Google and say, she was married before here.
Right.
So
yeah,
I was disappointed.
He was the whole
because it starts with the script. So I was like, the best part is Clive. They have the best actor. Stanley Tucci is a top tier actor, and he had Clive down. He had the best lines. Looked like he cared for Whitney. He didn't get in her personal life, but I was like, he got his legacy on lock.
Yeah,
he's
exactly.
like I'm 90, and Whitney Houston was part of my crown jewel. I'm not checking out of here with y'all not knowing who I was.
Yeah.
I want y'all to think I was.
Yeah, I seen a little bit of it where so was Robin and Whitney, and Robin was tearing the apartment down because she had slept with Jermaine. I was
but that was also in Robin's book. That was
okay, because I was like, how did they know that happened? Like,
it was in her book. She was mad.
Okay.
I ain't gonna go and sleep with Jermaine and then just come back here like ain't nothing happened.
It was kind of like, but she looked like Brandy a little bit to me, the actress.
A little bit, a lot, or Molly from Insecure.
Yeah, it was like distracting a little bit to see her.
Mm-hmm. Now you could tell, like when you watch it, you could tell that she put work in. She studied. She knew Whitney's mannerisms. I mean, she didn't get them all, but you could tell she just didn't do this like Yaya, on Lifetime. She put some work in, some effort. But like you can only do so much was on the page.
Yeah, I know.
You can't this ain't improv.
I think they should have really took their time and really, it seemed like it took them like maybe like 2-3 months to do this movie.
No, it took longer. And I'm gonna need you to watch it before we having a conversation, because you're like, yeah, that clip that I saw out of no sir. you ain't coming to the book club party without reading the book. You're like, I mean, I read the cover, the inside.
Oh.
You like you ain't even read the cliff. You watching the cliff notes and you can't have no full opinion.
You know what you write, Quincy, though. I have to go see it. I have to go see it.
Because you're like, you ain't basing it on nothing. If you go see it, I ain't got to say nothing because I'll know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So I'll go see it. So next time.
Because like you have something and you're like, well, what did you think about chapter 5? And you're like, I mean,
I ain't read the book though. I ain't gonna read the book.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna need you to see it, because when you see it, I ain't gonna have to say nothing.
Yeah.
You'll be like, I like this or I didn't like that.
Yeah. Now I will say I like the wardrobe. Seemed like it was on accurate, everything, clothes. It wasn't?
The ones that were accurate were, but they had that's why you gotta see it, because you just going by the trailer.
I'm just saying, that's what I'm saying. But from what I see, it seemed like it was good.
Well, in the My Love Is Your Love era, they had her in a catsuit from the I'm Your Baby Tonight tour with a wig that wasn't a bob, which we all knew was her signature hairstyle during that time.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
You see why we can't talk now? We can't talk about it.
Yeah.
I'm talking about a movie and you talking about a trailer. It's two different things,
Y'all see Quincy checking me, y'all? I can't do Quincy. I cannot.
Look, with love.
Yes.
With love.
Always. I love you.
I love you back, man. I do.
Yeah. And I seen that hug Whitney gave you. It was like I was like, dang.
Didn't it just even come across like a mama bear?
I felt that. I felt it.
She gave me some. That was love.
She was surprised to see you.
She was. She was like, what the hell? She literally asked me, what are you doing? She's like, what are you doing here? I'm like, to see you. Yeah. I don't care about none of these people. I'm here to see you.
See you, yeah. I know that's right. Mm-hmm. She looked. Did she give you her number that day or anything like that? Like, how did that?
No, she did, but she did. She never gave me her number. When I sent her a birthday card many, many years ago, I said, I would love to hear from you. She called me. I wasn't home. She talked to my sister, but she gave my sister a number for me to call her back. And it was her secretary, her cousin, Lori.
Yeah, you told me that last time. Okay.
That's the only number I've ever gotten.
Okay.
That wasn't hers. That was her assistant's number.
Yeah.
But still, she gave it to me.
You gave it to you. Yeah, you can always reach her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she loves some.
I loved her more. I loved her. Man, if I wasn't so starstruck, we could have really been friends.
I don't think you were towards the end of her life. I don't think you were.
Sir,
I think you were just starstruck.
There wasn't a time or moment that I was in her presence that I was not. Whitney didn't know because of how I came in on Fanatic. You know what I'm saying? She was like, I mean, she loved me, but she regular, she whatever. I'm like, no, that was me tapping into God.
Yeah.
That was me tapping into God. I was always like, oh my God, that's Whitney Houston inside.
Oh, okay. You played it off good. I'm like,
yes.
I ain't even...
Because I wanted it to keep happening.
Yeah.
But to make it be extended, you got to, that has to be from the inside out, and from the inside out, I was still kind of like starstruck.
Yeah.
Look, you can't go to the barbecue starstruck.
Yeah, that's true.
So God gave me what I was able to handle. I wanted more, but this is really what I got was really all I could really handle.
You got a lot more than other people. I ain't never met her, so
yeah.
Kudos to you.
It's all God. Because I was manifesting. I was having conversations with God all the time.
Yeah, years before, right?
Mm-hmm. But even when I met her, I was like, okay, so the next time, this is how I want it to be. I was very specific.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what's up? What's going on with you? What else is new with you?
I did an interview. Do you know Rasan Patterson?
Mm-mm.
He's a singer. He's a really great singer too. But that was my last interview last month.
Okay.
Do my YouTube thing. I'll be going live on YouTube.
That's nice. Yeah. That's nice, Quencie. I'm happy for you, man. Keep it up. Keep up.
What about you? How you doing? What's new with you?
I'm doing good. Everything is good. Everything's good.
Well, to keep in line with the theme of the night, where were you when you found out Whitney passed away?
Yes. So I was in college and I was in my dorm. And my roommate came out and he was like, "Oh my God, Whitney Houston." And I was like, "Oh my God." Like, I don't know. It didn't feel like
real.
But I'm going to be honest with you. I was surprised, but I wasn't surprised for some reason. It just kind of like, I don't know, like, so, but when I seen her picture flash across the TV, I was like, dang, it's real. Mm-hmm. And then, like, the ambulance and all of that, blowing her body up and everything like that, I was like, wow. Yeah. And then, like, they was like, she's 48. I was like, dang, she's young, Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So that was and it was at night. So I didn't find out till that night. Yeah.
Wow. But why? But what made you feel like it wasn't like you were surprised? But what's the part where you wasn't surprised?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't want to go there. I don't really want to go there on here. I don't want to offend you or anything like that. But like, okay. Because like the whole,
just be honest.
Okay.
So yeah.
The whole drug thing,
mm-hmm.
It wasn't like, it was surprising, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, dang, well maybe it's the drugs. I didn't know. Mm-hmm. So but then they, when they were like, she drowned. that's when I was like, oh, okay, it wasn't, the drugs and like that. It was, her drowning. So that's
well.
So I didn't.
No, like what you're saying. Her hairdresser, Ellen LeVar, she said in a documentary that, at a certain point, her addiction was so bad, and I think it kind of lined up with the Michael Jackson thing that when she came out, that she said that 10 years before she passed, she was waiting on that call. So, you know what I'm saying? That's not offensive. That's somebody who worked with her for years who said that.
Yeah, I want to keep her legacy positive. I didn't,
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be positive, but it's got to be truthful.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not a delusional fan.
Yeah, okay, good, Quencie.
No.
I didn't. Okay.
No. I'm just saying she's more than that.
Yeah.
She's more. Yes, she had an addiction, but she also was generous. She also was talented. She also believed in God. Like,
that's just a little part of her. Yeah, right.
Yeah. So, and despite the addiction, look what she did.
Exactly. I think about that all the time. Like, you can't accomplish what she accomplished being high and, doing all this stuff all day. So I know she was hurt. But yeah, I was surprised, but I wasn't. So it was kind of like half and half for me.
Gotcha. No, that's an honest, opinion, and it's one that was shared by people who were in her
circle.
Yeah, who really knew what time it was and what was going on.
Yeah. So, and then I thought that like Oprah doing the whole interview with Bobby Christina, I felt like that was too soon.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was like a month or two after.
It was, but the way the interview was showcased that.
Yeah.
Because Bobby Christina was standing up. It was nervous energy. Yeah. The behind the scenes of it, Oprah didn't know she was going to show up. So, it probably shouldn't have happened.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Or maybe like a year.
But neither should the reality show.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm. So it's a bunch of stuff.
So, but yeah. What's going on? What?
Ain't nothing. Listen, I'm so sleepy. I said, but I wasn't getting off until I spoke to you because you had, shouted me out earlier, and I was like, I see Randy on here. Yeah. I see Randy. You wasn't on here earlier, but as soon as I saw, I was like, I cannot hang up without not talking to Randy. Yeah. And so you the last person of the night. I was trying to tap in. You know those little girls that Whitney used to dance with?
In the video?
And I'm Every Woman. Them 4 little girls who used to Yeah. Well, one of them was on here because her name is, she gone now, but her name is Missy, and she's been trying to go on, but for some reason we weren't able to connect. But hopefully maybe in the future we'll go live.
Nice. Maybe next time.
Yeah. I mean, I tried, but I don't know what's going on.
I kept seeing you say her name Missy. I kept saying hearing you say that, so I don't know.
Yeah. But her Instagram name is not Misty. It's like Sashay something.
Oh, okay.
So every time I'm looking at Sashay, but I'm like, Misty. Yeah. But I wasn't, for whatever reason, like I wasn't able to tap her. I don't know. So
yeah. Next time.
So I ain't got nothing to say. I just was tapping you in because you my boy.
Yeah, I love you, Quencie.
I love you too, Randy.
Great.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Me, you, us never part.
Yes.
My TV died.
When you come to Florida, let me know. You
know what? And I've never been to the Sunshine State.
You never been?
Never been to Florida.
How old are you, Quencie?
20. Excuse me, sir. Since when do we ask women how old they are?
You look young. You look good, and you look young. Let's
just go with that.
Okay, I'll give you 30.
I'm like, ain't you in the South? Don't y'all know that?
I No. I didn't know. But
No, I know.
Yeah, you look so young, Quencie. So I was like,
well, thank you. It's the genes, man. It's that blackness. It's that melanin.
It's the melanin, and yes, taking care of yourself.
Maybe.
So,
Yeah.
That's good. That's real good. But yeah, you gotta come to the sunshine
State. Even though I don't like none of y'all politics.
Yeah.
Damn DeSantis.
You just here to have fun. You're not.
Yeah. Well, now, what part of Florida do you live in?
I'm in Tampa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what's Tampa known for? I don't know nothing about.
So Tampa is good for like our beaches. We got St. Pete Beach, and we have what else do we have? We have the casino here. We actually have Whitney Houston costume and display.
Oh, for real? Okay.
You know,
now,
yeah.
Is Tampa black?
Black?
Okay.
It's a mixture of everybody though, really.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because when I think Florida, I think, old white people. In Miami, I think like Cubans and Latinas. So you can see I'm not in touch.
No, that's where you gotta come.
Yeah.
So
yes, Florida.
A lot of stuff to do. And where you at again?
Listen, I lived in LA for 16 years, but when the pandemic hit, I moved back to Illinois.
Oh, okay, Illinois.
Yeah. So, yeah. So I don't know where I'm gonna end up. Because I've lived in Atlanta and LA. I never really wanted to live in New York because
too cold.
It's too many people. Like, right?
Yeah.
It's too.
LA the same way, isn't it?
Now it's more spread out.
More spread out.
Yeah. But like New York, they right on top of each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like the apartments, it's like it's it's $1 million and it's like tiny and
You ain't lying.
You know what I'm saying? You be like, how much you pay?
You ain't lying, because my friend, he's still in New York. His apartment like over 2,000, and it's like it ain't even that big.
Thank you.
And he got a roommate too.
That's what. Thank you. Listen, I don't know anybody who live in New York without a roommate unless you rich.
That's true.
But that goes for LA too, like, because people out there trying to be a star, so it's expensive too, and they got room. But at least in LA, you got the palm trees, you got the sun, like Florida, like you got the weather to help you deal with. You know what I'm saying? Outside, you got. It's like, okay, but at least it's nice today.
Yeah, that's true. It's different. It's different out there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's expensive, but at least they do got other perks,
Yeah.
New York, to me, it's like you just gotta like that energy that, the people who do love New York, they love New York. They can't see living nowhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I was like, It's people on top of it.
Rats and stuff.
Rats. Big rats, like house cats.
Yeah.
Dirty.
Yeah.
It's kind of dirty.
And I know you probably want your own car down. Like, you don't want to be in New York.
When I went to like hang and visit Brook, like I was like, like this is someplace I would love to visit and get that vibe, that energy, like go to a show or go do this or go do that, but like to actually live here.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Everybody always on the go. It's like, time to just sit back and relax.
Yeah. I need but mostly it's like, just the city is dirty, it's rats, it's small, it's expensive, it's you gotta take the train.
Yeah. But see, for me, I like taking the train. It's like an experience for me.
Yeah, when I lived in Atlanta, I used to take the MARTA.
Oh, okay.
I was a student,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It was okay, but because I took the train so much, like I was like, I don't never want to take the train again.
Yeah, you want your own car. Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
But then, like in LA, you got all this traffic because you got all these people, and you got one person in the car. You know what I'm saying? And you can't even go into the lane because everybody there is just one person.
Yeah.
You got all these people people spread out.
It's
Traffic
like
is
4 or
bad.
5. It's in LA, right? It's 5. Yeah. Yeah.
And then the motorcycles coming, zoom.
Yeah. And Whitney ain't there, so you good in Illinois.
I know, right?
You good. Whitney already done seen you, hugged you, kissed you, loved on you.
I know. And so, because I got to have those experiences with her, like, as much as I love interviewing people, and like, there's nobody that meets her level for me in terms of excitement. Don't get me wrong. I want to sit down with Michelle Obama, Oprah, Missy Elliott, da-da-da-da. But none of them are Whitney.
Yeah, that's true.
For me.
You know who would have been nice with you too? I think Prince would have been nice for you to interview Prince.
Ooh, that would have been epic. That would have been epic.
Yeah, and Janet. I feel like you can bring Janet out of her, just like.
You think so?
I feel like you can bring that out of her.
Ooh, that would be interesting. That would be interesting.
Just very timid and quiet, and I don't even know what Cheetos are. Did you see that interview where she was like, I don't even know what Cheetos are.
She did not say that.
I was like, Janet.
She did not say that.
She did.
Was it her like documentary or something? Or
no, it was an interview she did with dang, it's on YouTube. She's wearing this was when she was wearing the ponytail with the long ponytail. And she was like, I don't even know what Cheetos are. She's you have to see it. But I felt like you can bring her personality out and you make people feel comfortable. So
thank you.
That would have been a good one. Her and Prince.
Ooh, Prince. That would have been epic. Like that would have been, people like Prince, that's like timeless.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I know they ain't no Whitney, but
No. Well, and I'm not saying that their importance is greater or less. I'm just saying to me,
Yeah. I know what you mean.
Yeah. So.
Artists.
Yes.
So I asked you that.
Huh? What'd you say?
That was like, who do you like second? You was like, don't nobody. You was like,
no. It's Whitney, Nippy, Whitney Elizabeth Houston.
Yeah.
Miss Houston.
So they did there's a hotel, a Whitney Houston hotel. Did you,
Like, but why? But look, if she died in a hotel, why would you have a hotel experience? Like, I don't even know how that goes together. That seems a little weird, odd,
I thought about it too. It was like out of nowhere, they just did like a hotel thing about it.
And I mean, it's the W Hotel, so I guess maybe W Whitney. But like, I think what would have made it even worse if it was at the Beverly Hilton.
Oh yeah, no.
But like, why was the Whitney Hotel and Whitney died in the hotel? And so we're gonna put a bunch of dresses and.
That is over that.
Or I think it was Primary Wave. One of Whitney fan, she flew out to LA to go to it.
She did. Okay, that's good. But I think Pat is like she's running everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So.
Young Nippy said, I didn't even want to go to the W, and it's not far from the Beverly Hilton. It just didn't make no sense to me.
Where's the hotel, y'all? Where is it at?
It's in LA.
Oh, it's in LA. Oh, okay.
Yeah, the W. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
So. Yeah. And Grammy Week, a hotel. I mean, I was just like, can y'all come up with something brilliant, please?
Yeah, calm down. Yeah.
Everything be like, eh.
Yeah. Yeah.
It'd be so cringy,
Yeah, I feel you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah.
And my thing is just like, let's meet her at her greatness. That's all.
Yeah.
And people, I feel like they will make money if it's great, but like not stuff like this.
Yeah.
Like make it make sense.
She died in the hotel, so you don't want people to remember that.
But look, we're gonna do a whole shrine in a hotel.
Yeah.
And call it the Whitney Hotel.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's time. Yeah.
They said Randy, the interview with Janet was on the Breakfast Club.
Okay, see, the fans know. Okay, thank you for that. Thank you for that. She was like, I don't even know Cheetos. All right. And one of the fans was like, Janet just told us that we were poor.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. And she was like, I'm gonna have to.
She said what?
She's like,
I'm gonna have to try them.
Huh?
She said I'm gonna have to try them.
She's like, I'm gonna have to try those. So yeah. Like Janet, now, come on now.
I know, right?
Y'all done been to a gas station, a corner store.
You'd have been all over the world.
Yeah.
Child, I don't know. She's Jehovah's Witness, I don't know.
Yeah.
Ain't no telling.
A lot of Whitney fans don't like Pat.
They sure don't.
I just talked to my friend and he said he didn't like Pat. He thinks she killed Whitney. I was like,
I think Young Nippy said something similar.
Young Nippy
_90. She the one who had the jacket on earlier. She got a dope jacket that was once owned by Whitney with her autograph on it. It's a bodyguard. It's dope.
You got a picture of it?
She was on a live, so when I end this live, just scroll through.
Okay. Yeah, I came in late. I ain't coming in.
I know.
I was like,
We about to get off though, because it's 11. I've been on this joint since 8.
8? That's right.
Yeah, and then before then, from 5:30 to 7:30, I was on YouTube
This
live.
is why we love you.
Huh?
This is why we love you, Quencie.
Aww.
You have to send me your cash out.
I'm just happy that, you know what I'm saying, you love Whitney. You get on here and talk. And but me and you, we different because you just be shooting the shit. You just be like you talk about damn Janet and Cheetos. You like, yeah. You like, what you talking about? What you do yesterday? That's you. I'm trying to see what level of Whitney fan you are, because you like, you know what I'm saying? What's going on? How the weather?
I know you, Quencie. I feel like I know you.
That's right. That's cool. I love it.
I love Whitney. Don't get me wrong.
No,
I love it.
Listen, show them the picture again.
Yeah, I love Whitney.
Look what he did, y'all.
Guys, okay, let me back.
Thank you, Double A. Appreciate you. Look at that. Look at what Randy did. Look how great he is of an artist. How dope is that?
Yeah. No voice I've never heard a voice like Whitney's. I will definitely give her flowers. Always.
Mm-hmm.
Always.
I love it.
Hold on, Quencie. 1 second.
Ask her, did she know what hot Cheetos channel? That Pat Watson, Garland Houston. Y'all crazy. Q, did you see the video Whitney's nephew put out about Pat? It tells how she... Ooh, no. Send it to me, Young Nippy. I have not seen that. I have not seen it. All right, you guys. When he comes back, I'm going to wind it down. I'm going to hang up. I just want to thank y'all.
I just wish I had these signs. I want these signs.
Ooh, nice. Come on now. Did you just get these?
No, I've been had these. I just take it.
Well, no, because some DJs was telling me that some new vinyl just came out.
Oh no, I've been had this. This is the original one.
Hey, look, let me show mine. Let me show mine off. Boom.
Yes, I need this sign. I wish I would have met her.
Mine says, "I love you, friend."
Oh,
I know. Q, did you see the video? No, yeah, I already read that. I'll be reading stuff over. Yes. Well, you know, I'm about to get up off of here so I can go lay down.
Yeah, you just
Go
said.
down. Yes.
What you eating tonight?
Go ahead.
What you eating tonight?
Oh, I already ate. I ate like a Sancho, like kind of a burrito type situation.
Okay.
Yeah. And yeah.
Okay, what you about to say before I interrupt you?
Oh, I was about to tell you how I was about to get on up off of here. Get up off of that beat. Oh, her nephew is your friend? Okay, awesome. Which nephew is it, Young Nippy?
Her nephew is your friend.
Young Nippy _90 said, I think it's Whitney's nephew is her friend.
Oh, okay.
Which, huh? You didn't know she had a nephew?
Oh,
I think she had 2, maybe.
Oh, she does? Oh, okay. I know she got a niece, Gary's daughter. I know that.
Mm-hmm. So Whitney signed My Love Is Your Love CD. Okay, that's what's up.
She did?
John Houston. Yeah, okay. John. Yeah, send me that video. John, he follows me on Instagram on Quencie. I've spoken to him a few times. I interviewed Whitney's other nephew, Gary Michael Houston. Yeah.
Okay. Quincy, I know you tired.
Years later. I mean, years ago. See, look, now I'm going forward when I was supposed to be talking about it. I'm getting tired.
Yeah, I know you fine. I love your smile, Quincy.
Oh, thank you. I love yours too. And I love your spirit. And I love every time we go live. And so that's why I couldn't hang up when I saw you.
See, you're a real one, and I'm a real one too, because I'm like, I'm going to stay on this live because I know she's going to call me.
You right. Listen, you're right. You're right. I wasn't going to see your name and end it before talking to you. You already knew. Yes. So
you're the best.
Thank you so much. And we'll talk again. We'll talk again soon.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And be safe. God bless. And love you.
Love you too. And hey, all you guys, well, when you hang up, I'm gonna say goodbye to them.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm gonna click on now.
Love you, man.
I love you too. God bless. Okay.
God bless you too. Okay. And finish that painting.
I know, Quincy.
Finish it.
I have it right here. It was in storage. So I was like, let me finish it.
It's 2023.
No. I know.
Make that be a 2023 goal.
I need to finish it this month. I'm gonna finish it.
You only got 2 more weeks?
This month.
Can you do Okay. Well, we're gonna go live again next month and I'm gonna see if it's done.
Okay.
In March. I ain't gonna tell you when. I'm just gonna when I do go live, I'm gonna say we're going live tonight. I'm gonna DM you. Like in March though. It's gonna be in March.
March. That's a deal.
Boom.
That's the deal, Quincy.
All right. I'm gonna be your accountability partner. Of
course. Yes. Yes, Quincy. Okay. I like that hat. Yeah, what does that say?
Whitney.
Whitney?
I just bought another one, a purple one, because I just found out today it got a hole in it. Look.
Oh, I
ain't even been nowhere. I ain't even done nothing. It just got a hole. Maybe I'm gonna have my mom stitch it up.
Yeah.
I don't know how to stitch, but I was like, how did hole get here? I didn't even do nothing.
Yeah, that's easy. Is that from her online store?
No, I just went on the internet and put Whitney hat.
Oh.
It just found somebody.
She gonna be waiting on you she gonna be waiting on you.
Who?
Whitney. She gonna be waiting on you. When it's your time.
What you talking about when I die?
Yeah, when it's your time to go, I'm telling you, it's no way she not. It's no way. There's no way. Nah.
Listen, I'm talking to a psychic tomorrow, and I'm gonna see if Whitney got a message for me.
Quincy.
Yeah.
Inbox you my number. Do you have my number?
No.
I'm gonna inbox you my number. Yes. I gotta hear.
I know. Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Listen, I only paid for 10 minutes, so
that's all you need. Whitney, 5 minutes.
But it's 10 minutes, and you can ask like as many questions you want in that 10 minutes. She good too. I found her on TikTok.
That's a long time.
Yeah, and then like at the end of the interview, I'm gonna ask her like, can I interview her?
The psychic?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Talk about how she discovered her gift and all that. Not like, yeah.
That'll be a good interview.
Yeah. So that's gonna be one of my questions is like, can I interview you at the end? But I'm gonna be asking like a bunch of
Ask her like, is she around you? Is she watching you?
that's what I'm saying. I was like, did she have a message for me?
Yeah.
And I dreamt about her one time where like where I gave her a hug.
Oh.
And I'm gonna ask her, was that just me, or was that really her? Like, is that just me dreaming, or was that actually
the real thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm happy for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you know.
I love you,
Let
Quencie.
you know what she said, and I'm gonna try to get an interview just to talk about the gift, because she like entertaining. She's good, but she's good. That's the only reason I'm talking to her. Yeah.
Love you,
Love
Quencie.
you too.
All right. God bless you.
God bless you as well.
All right.
Yay, you guys. I have been live for 5:30, 6:30? No. I was live on YouTube from 5:30 to 7 something. And then I came on here at 8 something. And now it's 11:27. So I just want to say thank you to everybody who went live with me and shared their love for Whitney Houston. You made me laugh, gave your opinions on everything. Everybody who I couldn't go live with, we'll do it again. We'll do it again soon. Just thank you. Thank you for loving Whitney. Thank you for connecting with each other, connecting with me. Like, this is what it's all about. Shout out to you, young Nippy. God bless you, Q. I love you. Thank you for keeping Nippy in your heart. Always and forever. And thank you for keeping in your heart. And thanks for sharing that jacket. Like, it's so dope, and I'm so happy. Like, not only are you keeping it, you're wearing it, and you're going to gift it to your daughter, pass it down. Such a beautiful thing. And I think I read in the comments, too, where you said that the perfume don't smell like the jacket, which means it don't smell like Whitney. I think I saw that in the comments. So I'm glad I only bought like a trial size. All right, you guys. I'm over and out. It's 11:28. Got, 30 more minutes to listen to Whitney. And thank God that she came and delivered all her gifts to us that we could still listen to and tap into. Bobby Christina Fan, thank you for letting me come on. I love you. No, thank you for coming. Thank you guys for wanting to come. I appreciate you so much. All right, I think this is probably like the smell of Q, you tell me. I did smell it, but you know what I'm saying? I don't have the jacket to compare it to. That's what I'm trying to say. So, you know better than me. That's why I was bringing it up. All right, you guys. It's been my greatest joy to connect with you in the spirit of Whitney Houston. Love you. And until the next time, peace.